So, hands down, no. So I messed up my joke, and I'm live. I can't do nothing about it. So my favorite cartoon villain is single-handedly has to be Captain Hook. I know. I totally messed it up.
I put my foot down on that one.
Yeah.
The other one.
The other one, yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of the AFoOL podcast, episode number 133, and we have got some good stuff tonight, we think.
We hope.
So welcome. I'm Earl, Mardi Gras Man 23. That is Joey. BrickTrains, he's in front of his Bricklink store, and down below is Jabo. You know him, you love him. He's our star.
That's going on.
Hey.
Okay, I am. All right. Well, I guess welcome to anybody that's watching of our members. So
yeah, so we're trying this thing where we send out a link to our channel members that can watch us as we record it.
Right.
But the stream that everybody else is watching for free on Joey's channel is going to be
stays the same. It'll still be there.
So the idea is that we have a few members watch while we're recording and kind of get a chat going back and forth, and who knows, maybe we'll get an idea thrown out at us.
Maybe.
Or a question for the plastic segment.
Oh, the plastic segment. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a question about that because there's a comment. I forgot about that. I should have prepared better. So we should see comments from the stream here in the bottom right-hand corner. And I know that me and Heather is our moderator. She's in the chat, and both of us have commented, and it ain't showing up. So I guess
it wouldn't be us
not working.
If we didn't have technical difficulties. It would.
Well, StreamYard says it's a beta, so I'm guessing it's pretty beta.
Is that basic?
Basic. It's pretty basic. All right.
That's the fish that you have to put in a bowl by itself.
Yes. See, your jokes are better than mine.
All right, so let's get it started with the first.
You ever come across
the set of the year?
Like time travel?
For 1977.
Back in 82.
1980 something.
It's 1999. He's the best.
Yes.
Best.
I still think I think there's Jason sent me one that's smaller than that I'm supposed to be using.
Oh.
All right, so
set 133.
Yeah, I have it. Hang on. They
fixing to whip it out?
They are the beta change is killing me because they've moved everything around and I can't find everything. There we go. There it is.
Yeah, so this is another one I have checked off that I own it. I've not done a video on it and I can't find it.
You can't.
So maybe I lied and I don't own it. So I have looked everywhere. And since it's a black locomotive, it blends in with all the other ones except it's got the sticker and it has the connecting rods there.
Yeah, so those connecting rods, that was a limited number of sets they were in, right?
I don't think it was in a lot.
Yeah, so let's see. So here it is on Bricklink. 82 parts. And of course the stickers.
Yeah.
2 people have stickers for sale. And the new ones are $26. Oof. So how do you get used stickers? What is that about? Oh, 2 loose stickers, one pretty good, one somewhere. Still good vintage. Loose. That means they have no glue left on them.
Yeah.
One somewhere. Does that mean
somewhere?
They don't know where it is, but
somewhere. Sorry. Let me enunciate a little better. Somewhere.
You got 2 loose stickers. I don't know where one of them is, but you're free to buy it. You may or may not get it. So there's the sticker over.
Oh, yeah. Let's look at that. What's that cost us? Because there's a left and a right for that.
Yeah, if anybody's got one. Wow, people actually do. $1.49.
Bad price. I wonder if they got the other one.
Jabo's thinking about adding it to his cart.
No, the other one. Oh, and the other one's stuck on there.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not sticker over assembly. At any rate,
So yeah, let's go back to those connecting rods. Then, I
yeah,
guess.
okay, the connecting rods.
Drive rod, they call it. You know, I got chewed out for calling it a drive rod.
Did you?
Yeah, back in the early days of doing videos about stuff, I didn't know what they were called. I just assumed it had something to do with the locomotion. And I
Right.
called it
Yeah.
a drive rod, and then somebody's like, "That's not a drive rod; it's a connecting rod." And I'm like, "I don't care." But okay, thank you for the information.
Well, but that is kind of its purpose.
Yeah, I thought it helped drive the locomotive.
Yeah.
So I feel redeemed by this listing. So it's only in 6 sets.
Well, and even at that, it's really only in 4 because
Yeah.
2 of them are
Are they in? Are they
service
only
pack.
in yellow?
yeah, only in yellow.
I'm pretty sure it's only in yellow.
Yeah. And I bet you these 2
I have to that's
assembly packs,
here.
the 1119 and the 19, I bet you those are the same.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That's got an 1119 on it. The other one's,
It's from a catalog. It's not even a picture of the
Yeah.
actual thing.
yeah. It's exactly the same set.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's just in these 4, the 12-volt freight. And I think the 726 I have at it sitting right there. Yeah. It's a pretty cool set. And then your Thatcher Perkins.
Yep. I've got the box right there with my Thatcher Perkins.
Nice.
That's sad looking. It's like that ginormous locomotive, and it's still got the same little drive rod.
Yeah. I mean,
Do a comparison. If I ever find 133, compare it to the Thatcher Perkins, which I'd have to rebuild. I took it apart. Got tired of it falling apart.
oh, is it? Yeah.
It's kind of flimsy.
Well, and it's
I
60-year-old
thought they had it in a
clutch.
display case.
I didn't have a display case big enough for it.
Oh, okay.
It's actually the biggest, I guess, yeah, it's the biggest Lego locomotive.
I guess it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
'Cause it is pretty large. It's a big set. Should have looked it up.
I've done a
390.
video on it. When we get episode 396, what's the number of this set? I forgot.
The
Let's see.
Thatcher Perkins is 396.
Yeah, so when we get to episode 396 in what, 15 years?
Yeah. Right. Hey, that's all right. Breaking News will get there before us. They can do it.
Yeah. You know, every one of the sets they pick is the worst. I look at them like, I had that set. I had the roadside assistance one. I had the one last week with the sweeper.
Oh yeah.
The Technic motorcycle. So Technic started off kind of basic, but they were still kind of cool. But they went through this phase where it was just bad. To me, they were bad. Most of the sets, the Technic sets.
Oh yeah.
And now
Well,
they're
I
maybe
mean,
too detailed. I don't know.
that's to me, you know, they're doing this. Breaking News. Them guys are doing the worst sets of these years, and I don't know. I think it's kind of unfair because back then, this stuff was all pretty new, pretty cutting edge. You know.
Well, and they by default they cut out what actually are the worst sets because they don't even consider them
Oh,
like basic sets.
yeah.
Possibly some Duplo sets could be very bad.
Right.
Yeah, so they're just going by generic like town or
Right.
major themes.
Right.
The worst set.
But I mean, isn't that our expectation that it's just going to get better over the years? Everybody learns from their past, right?
Yeah.
Or they should.
They should get better.
If you don't, you're just doomed to repeat it.
So for all you people playing at home, you realize I hit the wrong stinger.
I know. I was like, I thought when you did the stinger, I thought we were going to do 1993 here.
Instead of replaying the right stinger,
You're going to do the wrong stinger again.
we're going to do the wrong stinger again.
We're about to check out the vault.
So let's see if I can whip one out, do we?
Do we?
Did you cut that off?
No, I didn't touch it.
Must be.
If you
That's
hit
what-
it,
I think-
you
did
hit it
Jason
again,
send
it
you a
goes-
shorter one?
No, that ain't the short
No, the shorter one was the set of the year.
Yeah.
All
So-
right.
Yeah. Well, did we even have a vault set besides
So
the?
the vault set was the set of the episode,
Yeah.
right? And
Yes.
so the set of the year is 93.
Oh
Right?
yeah,
So we
we got
did the wrong fingers, and Joey didn't notice.
Yeah, Joey didn't catch on.
Well, I'm doing the one thing that I'm afraid of while we're doing this live streams. I keep paying attention to that, and I shouldn't. I should be paying
I
attention.
guess I should pay attention to it too,
Well,
I was
just in
fixing
case.
that.
Since we,
So do we
I
have
don't-
anybody in it?
no, it's just Heather right now.
Okay.
1993, right?
yeah,
93.
I'm pulling it up, and I'll share the screen. There it is. All right, what is the best set?
there's only 171 choices,
It's
and like 10 of those are cards.
okay. Betsy's bedroom. I mean, that's
Oh, this is a classic.
but this is the one with the little pillows or whatever.
Just these colors. This is 90s colors
Yeah.
for sure. I remember all this kind of dirty pink
Yep.
and olive or lime or whatever this is.
Yeah. I would
Yeah.
say it's an olive or some kind. Oh, we got a few castle sets here. This little
I will say
value
this
set.
is as a person growing up in this era, I'd say this was one of the years that I just started to get disappointed in Castle.
Okay.
Like I don't mind this little pack here,
All right.
but as we go through, I
This
don't
set
care
just
for
got smaller.
that. That actually is just what's in that other pack.
Right. Yeah.
I don't
he's
think
the-
it was sold separate. It might have been sold separately. I don't think it was.
and then we had the basic people again.
Yeah, this is something that Bricky News probably won't even consider for the worst set.
Right.
It's kind of a
It's so bad it doesn't qualify for the worst set. Is that an elephant?
I think it is, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And they even got that. Look at that. This is
Oh my. That's
how
a
many-
minifigure.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what were they trying to do here? We have minifigures, and then we have those bigger figures, and then you had this guy.
Basic is worse than classic. I'm telling you. This was a bad. I mean, I even hesitated to buy them when they were on clearance.
Clearance. So here's the
That's a bucket right
yeah.
there. That's a bad set too.
okay.
A lot of the buckets. Oh, I hit my microphone. A lot of the buckets don't have proper pictures here on Brickset. Like these are those. I think this is those silver buckets. Again, Lego with their anniversaries.
Right.
1993. That's the 20th anniversary. Let's throw it out there.
Of what?
That's the first bucket we made.
They just throw a number out.
Yeah. I kind of wish I had one of these now.
Yeah.
I don't.
I got one that's red, but it's not the parrot there.
Not the parrot.
Yeah, I think they had a couple of other different ones.
They had several of them.
I like
Here's
the
our
fairies.
space. Did you get all of these little fairies?
Oh, there's so many of them.
A bunch of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one is. Oh, look. I was going to Joey.
Look at that.
I don't have the stickers on it. But,
Yeah, that's kind of cool because they have all the windows are all printed on.
yeah, the windows are printed. Yeah. I'm missing the color line sticker that on the side. I think that was that one. There's some of them look similar. It's always possible I could have pulled the wrong one. Now, this is a cool bonus pack here. This 5-set bonus pack.
I was gonna say this is a big bonus pack.
But again, those the city sets in here kind of lame.
Yeah. I mean, But for time,
30-piece set.
but this goes back, yeah. See, but this goes back to you could pick these up cheap, and then you add to your collection.
Yeah, and you had to cut out a coupon.
And you had to cut out a
So
coupon.
were
A
those
lot of
sold,
these, the boxes are destroyed.
so were those sold separately? I mean, they're
Yeah, there's
listed.
two
They're
of them right
listed
there.
separately, but does that?
I
mean
don't
they're
think
sold
they
separately?
were. I don't think they were. Is the set number?
Well, they got set numbers.
You got individual set numbers?
Yeah. So like here's the ultralight, which is this one right here, 1959. Let's see what it says about it. See if it says
It says you get the special windsurfer.
Right. Retail limited, so maybe it did only come in that.
Yeah, I think these were only sold in the 5-pack.
Included in 1967, which is this bonus pack.
You know, if that set looks weak, but if you just whip that out of your bucket of parts back in those days,
right?
It'd be like,
I
hey,
agree. I think
pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, you got a minifigure and
and you'd pay a lot to get it now.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know about you, but any set that I got that had wheels, jets of some kind, or wings of some kind, that was the stuff that I wanted. So a little set like this, you know, hey, I got wheels, so I can make something.
You say it's in your wheelhouse.
Keep it up, and you're going to be doing the jokes. Here's the pirates and the castle set.
Yeah, from that set. Yeah.
Here's the F1. Look, is that your first F1 car?
It's a F set with a 1 on it. That's what it is.
Brought to you by Octane.
Racing pickup truck.
These drag racers are kind of cool. I mean, again, for the time.
Again, I think these were. It's getting close to quitting time. We got to design our set for the week.
Yeah.
Well, either that, or they come to work and say, "Hey, look what my son put together last night." How old is he? 6.
Well, and look at this. I hadn't noticed this, but the F1 car has a 1 on it. The 2 dragsters are 2 and 3.
Okay.
So, I mean, they kind of made a little grouping of sets there.
So those are F2 and F3.
I guess so. Lots of pictures missing.
See the buckets. It's all the buckets.
It's the buckets.
I have some of these buckets.
A Duplo choo-choo train. I want that picture. I want to see the choo-choo train.
Yeah. Not just any train, a choo-choo train.
A choo-choo train.
So that I have that electric play train set. I haven't built it yet. It's got a ginormous TransClear air traffic control tower.
Oh, up here, yeah. Wow.
You see it? You can't even hardly see it on the box.
Yeah,
but it's a giant clear piece.
Why does that look like? I guess it's the front of the box. It looks almost like it might be the back of the box.
I think that's the way. I got the box too for that set. I just never got around to doing the video for it.
Is that a recent purchase?
Got it in the last couple of years.
Yeah. Well, there's another.
Among other things, I'd like to collect all the Duplo train sets that are trains.
Right.
There's a lot.
A tipper. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's a lot of Duplo trains.
Yeah.
I have. That's my box right there.
Really?
Yep. See, it says my pick.
Oh wow.
So that's my box.
Looks like it's in pretty decent shape.
It's not bad shape, yeah. I don't know. I can't remember why I got that one. Probably it was a good deal, but
oh, look at that cross track. Why did we get all this variety with a Duplo, but not regular Lego trains?
Yeah, I don't know. Explorer. Oh,
and then the Octane twin tank transporter. This is when I could actually start affording Lego train sets.
See, and this is what I like. You could buy a small set, you get a train, a car.
Look at the box. They drew or stamped the train track on there.
Yeah, so you don't think that you're getting the track.
Yeah.
If they put track on there, then people are like, well, it didn't come with a track.
Yep.
Yeah. That one's off. That one discolors now. Oh, okay. Here's my set.
The club car.
The club car. It's just one of those. Like, I remember when this came out, I was so excited. I had finally gotten the Metroliner, and I sent an additional car for the Metroliner, and then they never did another one until they re-released these.
Right.
I thought they were going to do more. You know, like give you more.
It'd have been nice if they'd have done more. Even if they'd have just put the regular passenger car in a single box, just so you could lengthen your set.
Yeah, but that's my favorite for 1993.
Okay, 45, 47 is your favorite. All right.
This is a pretty good.
This is
that's a pretty good looking set.
The thing about these intermodals, I know that the train guys, the Lego train guys, they have not only can they not pick a scale, 8 wide, 6 wide, or whatever, but they have redone these intermodals so many times, and that
they're not compatible.
Yeah, because then there's the Mirsk ones are different than these. And
what's the Blacktron space? What's that?
See, here's another one of those bonus instructions included. So is this really a set, or was this?
So the picture, you had to have the 3 little sets to build the.
So I think so.
I think you get all 3 sets, and then the instruction manual, I guess, was included.
So, but was that it's hard to tell from this picture. It's hard to read.
Well, I think we've talked about these because there's there's the M-Tron one, this Blacktron, and the other one. There's another.
Yeah, and then like I think it's the Blacktron one. It was actually released as a set in like Germany, only Germany or something. So yeah, I don't know if that, because who knows if it was actually released or if it's just the instructions.
Yeah, this was like a picture from a catalog,
right?
From a Sears catalog too.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like it's out of the Lego catalog, does it? Okay, now we're going to get into the parts, hinges, town accessories, seats. There's a bunch of these. Bunches and bunches of these. Was this the year that they decided to start doing these?
I don't know this year. I just know that even then they seem so expensive to me. I ordered a few, but it's like it seemed like $3 for like 10 pieces. This is crazy.
Right. Right. I don't.
The model team.
Yeah.
That's probably my least favorite model team set, but it's the first one I ever got.
So did you get it as a kid then, or was it
Joey? This came out in 1993.
Oh yeah, never mind.
If I got it as a kid, I used my time machine and did my fake haul.
Yeah, I was married by then too, so yeah, you were doing fake hauls with it.
I know this is a long time ago now, but it's
yes, you're right. I
was working full time.
6 years after high school.
Money.
Well, you never left your dark age, so or left a dark age.
I didn't. So this is when I started to transition. I still bought castle sets. I probably owned all these castle sets.
Yeah,
but I wasn't liking them. It just wasn't my thing. The Dragon Knight
wasn't. Yeah,
the Magisto.
Right.
This is the one they kind of redid here as the gift with purchase. The Magisto's workshop.
Magisto. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had when did Fright Nights come out? Was that in this time frame?
That was after this.
After this, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was heavy on the Magisto character.
In a dragon castle, I mean,
it's a weak castle, but I mean it is a cool dragon and a dragon head.
Mm-hmm. If you collect dragons, do you have the dragon castle? Pirates plunder.
It doesn't seem like we're too excited about these sets.
Well,
yeah.
If you notice, there's not a lot of green here saying I own it.
There's a lot of
Here's
yellow
some good
though.
sets coming up. Here comes some good sets.
Yeah, these Renegade Runner.
That's the affordable one. That was probably like $60.
Yikes.
But this one, such a good set. Wish I'd kept it. I had like 3 of them at one time because, again, it's the 90s. Things went on clearance.
Right.
I never paid full price for these, but
Did you resell those or did
I
you
sold
put them out?
those. I sold those on eBay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jet Speed Police Boat. It's just Jet Speed Justice. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, we're getting also to some of Jason's favorites.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna. Let's see how many times we can find Jason's favorite guy.
Paradise guy.
Yeah,
there he is, but he's not in the Speedo.
He's not. Well, yeah, he's not in a Speedo. There, we'll find him in a Speedo. Well, maybe not. Now we're getting. This is one that I have. I think that's a pretty cool little set.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cool that you can hook it up with the other river pieces. Sure.
What other river?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out what he was
Yeah.
talking about.
I guess this is go-karts.
Yeah.
Because I mean, who puts race cars in boxes like that?
These intermodal things aren't even compatible with the other ones from the same year.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just not.
Chopper cops.
Oh,
chips?
Chopper Cops, yeah.
Chopper cops.
Oh.
Chips. I mean, be honest, that helicopter ain't really too far off from a real one.
Yeah.
Some of those back then were pretty small. Auto service. Oh, I guess I shouldn't.
The Galactic Chef. Oh, Chief.
All right, let's see. Now we're into space.
Oh, so
Ice Planet.
there's that build from the instruction manual, the 6861.
Oh, is this it?
Supermodel building. That's the instruction manual thingy.
Okay. Yeah, but there's another one though. There's a red one too. NA building instructions only. Uses parts from Supermodel. Yeah. No, I think there's still yet another one because wasn't there?
I said there's at least 3.
Okay, yeah. Blizzard Baron.
Well, here's a couple of good sets. If you like Ice Planet, the Ice Station, try to get that set now. Don't even try to piece it together.
Yeah, that basically
the Deep Freeze Defender, the so often forgotten about mothership.
Yeah.
You got the other ones from the other factions of space, but
I don't know. Those are pretty cool. Now, here's your favorite Technic people.
Yeah.
Locutus of Borgs in there somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, the hospital. Oh, they said they'll leave that guy out of the worst sets of the year.
This is an interesting build like this, though.
Yeah.
You don't see them too many do a top down. Well, it's stacked, so it's cool.
Yeah, I wanted to get this one with the box, but it's kind of hard to get.
I bet.
And hold on, Brian just did a video of
This
that
one
set right there. Yeah, or he built some of the different builds, that little pencil thing, and I think he built all 3 builds. Yeah, and the last one he did was the dinosaur.
Yeah.
And this is, unless somebody can prove anybody wrong, it's the first actual build in a set that was a dinosaur.
Oh.
And Brian said somebody told him, or he found a Technic Ideal book that had a build like this a couple years before this came out.
So it was in a book before.
It's a book, but not a set.
Not a set.
Like an Ideal book.
Right. Yeah.
If
Yeah.
anybody can find a dinosaur that came out before 1993, whether it is the actual set, it's an alternate build depicted on the box, let me know. So I haven't found one, but it could be one out there.
Okay. I think Brick
Am I the
Separator.
only one picking a set?
So
Well,
far, you're the only one picking a set.
Yeah, that's why not.
It's
I
not a
did like
great.
the pirate ship. I'd have to go with that pirate ship.
The Skull's Eye Schooner?
Yeah.
Because these are all cards. Like I say, you take these cards out.
Yeah, we're done. Here's that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. This is the full sheet of those cards.
And
This
the
is the hard
previous
part.
9 listings were the individual cards.
Right. Right. So I guess he went with the schooner. I'm gonna have to probably go with the Ice Planet Ice Station Odyssey. It's not one I have, but this would be. I mean, Ice Planet's one that I'm gonna eventually try to get.
So if you was to piece that together, you're saying the base plate and those 2 big red pieces are the.
I think it'd be hard.
Yeah.
Just all
I
the
think it
trans
would.
orange. I mean, some of the trans orange probably common for the era, but try to get one of those base plates that's not cracked.
Well, let's just see 6983. Let's just see what it's gonna take.
Joey needs a new project.
I got a project I'm working on. These are just money holes, is what these are. Woo! Let's see.
It's the cheapest one.
Yeah, complete, no box, no instructions, one part.
Complete, missing these many parts.
Yeah, missing pieces.
You don't understand what complete means.
Good for the age, but not perfect. White, like yellow instruction, punch holes, print very good.
Substituted all the rare parts.
Yeah, I mean this one here is probably not bad. Get it to 186, complete with all minifigures in good condition, no extra parts. Do they really do extra parts in? Some parts will have yellowing, no box, no instructions.
So does how much is the base plate?
Yeah, let's look at the parts.
What color?
All right,
Blue or white? What do they list it as?
Yeah, it's a good question. Blue.
I guess it's white.
Well, let's look at these. We just went by these. Let's see how bad these are. Yeah.
Yeah, $5 minimum.
Yeah. Okay. There's the base plate. White. That ain't as bad as I thought, but still, it's easy.
But these are all damaged ones at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
broken, bent, broken. 2 corners barely missing.
What's that?
Damaged top, discolored print.
Wait, are they barely missing, or is the barley missing?
The barley's missing. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be a good $20 piece right there.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to find one that's not damaged.
Yeah. All right. So there we go. So now we need to know what our next year is, right? You got that, Earl? Oh, wait, hang on. Let me get this out of the way. Okay.
Are we going to do the right thing? Okay.
So this is for next week.
Next week. It didn't go very far.
So far.
It's what's leaving it up to a random computer to pick it.
Well, you know that true randomness doesn't seem random to humans.
No, it doesn't.
We are very bad at thinking things are random.
Yeah, random number.
Very easily been 1992. We had just as much a chance as it being 1992.
Yeah,
as any other year.
Exactly. Well, and if it wasn't for the fact that I make it not pick the same years, it could be 1993 for several times.
We're actually going to come back up on the same year again. The last year where we kept last couple of years we were sitting there spinning the thing. Instead of just picking the remaining years, we're going to be.
So did you mark that one off?
What's that?
Did you mark 93 off your list?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, it won't come back.
Oh, it won't. Okay.
No. The random number generator won't come back. And I think I got it pegged at like 2000.
Okay.
So at some point we'll have to expand it. So we'll figure
All
that
right, so we are ready to move on to something crazy.
out. All right. How about something crazy on eBay?
Yeah. Woo.
Wow. Crazy.
Crazy. Okay, so
I didn't
I've
have
got-
anything this week. I didn't really look too much.
Okay, so the first thing it's summertime, so it's a slow. So here was the first thing. I sent this to you guys.
Uh-huh.
I'm surprised.
And I
That
knew that-
seems like a bargain.
Nobody bought it.
Nobody bought it. No, it got relisted. Yes, got relisted, and now it's not available.
Hmm.
So I'm sure it was sold somewhere else.
I just knew Jabbo was going to buy that one.
No.
He's not
But
that
it's a
big
duck.
a duck collector.
I don't. Why do you think I collect ducks? You're confusing me with some other guy.
Okay. All right. Well, the other thing is kind of I don't know how crazy it is, but it's kind of one of these want to have items for me. And
Wait, you got that one with it has Lego on the box?
yeah, this is the set that Lego gave out to. Well, I don't know if they
I
gave them
didn't
out.
know this was a box. I thought this was like like one of those other, like the snap-on tool type thing where it's Lego bricks, but it's not branded Lego.
No, this is a Lego. Well, in fact, hang on, where's it at? I got it somewhere. Here. This is the official Lego Lego
Okay.
page.
Donated to help children. Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta go steal these from the children hospital.
Well, that's I mean, for $1,200, is that what they did? It's for 300. Let's see. Go back. If you want one without the box,
Well, that's just one somebody pieced together.
that's what I think. That's exactly what I think.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's a thing in there that's rare.
Yeah, look, the minifigs don't match.
Uh-huh.
You don't think
at-
they match?
Look at the
Probably.
minifig going into the scanner.
Oh, there's some more
Okay.
in the back.
Well, so the one going into the scanner is supposed to be the patient.
Right, but on the one with the box, it was
I didn't look that close.
maybe so.
I don't
Maybe
know.
so. Maybe they were just different arrangements.
I want to know why he's got a racing helmet. But see, it doesn't look like the $350 one doesn't look like it has all the plants and stuff. And then you can't see this back room. I guess they do show it here. Okay. Yeah, maybe it does have the plants in the helmet. But you're right. They just pieced it together. None of the minifigures are rare. That tile with the boat, that's I can't remember what set that was in, but it's
So does Lego not allow this on Bricklink?
no, it's not on Bricklink.
And so do they not allow it?
Fair enough. I don't know. I don't think it's on Brick Set either. Let me try it. Let me see. What is it for?
So this is a 4 million set,
Yeah.
which is usually inside tour numbers, isn't it?
Yeah, if I had stupid money, I would buy this.
Oh, it is on Brick Set. But I don't know that it's on Brick. I don't think it's on Bricklink. Let's look at Bricklink real quick. I gotta find a Bricklink. There we go. There's a
Did it
Bricklink.
have a year on it? Did it have a year?
Sorry. According to Brick Set, it was 2023. But I don't know. I don't know. A limited number of these sets were given to hospitals across the world. Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting.
I wonder if it's got a part list here. I bet it's
Have
gonna
you scanned
say-
the QVC code to see where that brings you? What does that say on
I
there?
think it takes you to that web page that I just had open.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure because I think that's how I found the web page. I don't know. I think it's a pretty good idea, and I would love to have one, but
Yeah, not for $1,400,
No.
$1,300.
not happening for that price now.
How'd you stumble across that?
I don't know. Well, I just did a random search in eBay for Lego Unique, just because trying to find something on eBay different, and it popped up on that. It said Lego Unique, and I guess one of them says Unique. Well, then I was like, oh, I forgot about that, and I typed in MRI, and then I found those, and so just kind of. What else we got on our list?
All right, it's time to talk about the Lego Death Star.
Oh.
Right. What the heck, Lego?
The flat star?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'd ask Alex to come on, but I guess he's under an NDA on it.
I don't understand. I don't know. I just go ahead, Joey.
I'm just gonna ask what everybody thinks.
I just thought they would have learned their lesson with the Hoth playset, the UCS Hoth playset.
I think that's a better set, but yeah.
So, how many people are going to be in line to get it day one?
Oh,
probably a bunch.
You're right.
There's going to be people that are going to buy this.
Well, once again, Ryan M&R has helped him out because he's pretty much sung the praises of it.
Yeah,
and that's the kind of people. Nothing against Ryan. I'm not trying to not dissing him or nothing. He likes it. That's fine. But he's a diehard.
Well, I didn't watch it. I watched his first video when he talked about and how bad it was. What changed his mind?
I don't know.
The amount of detail in it. The minifigures. He's disappointed in minifigures, but it's like there's a lot in there. There's 9,000 pieces. There's a ship. They got one of the shuttles in there. I mean, there's a lot of things in there. It's like you can see everything all at once.
They combined two different Death Stars.
Well,
come on. The thing that gets me about it is if it's for an adult collector, that's not what an adult collector wants. That is a kid's playset, which is fine. But what kid is going to get $1,000 playset?
Would it be worth it at $500?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of my thoughts. What parent would buy that for their kid?
Well, not me. I won't even buy Dakota the Titanic at $700.
So that to me, it's just an adult collectible,
right?
And none of the adults seem to be into it because it looks like a kid's playset, is my opinion.
So, everybody talks about like the prices going up, which prices are always going to go up.
They are.
I just here lately, I kind of, I haven't bought a set in a while, and I'm probably not going to be buying anything anytime soon right now. And I used to like to get the UCS sets.
Right.
I don't. This is like Earl said. This is more like a play set than a UCS set. I'm sure there's good things about it, but why did they got to just? It's just like they just made a set so we can say it's $1,000. Is this the best you could do for $1,000? And I think the best thing that people can do right now is not to buy it. Don't buy it. In fact, don't buy any of the Star Wars crap they're making. They're making good sets that are way overpriced. Stop buying them, people.
Right.
Don't buy this Death Star. And if you get it for free, don't sit on there and sing the praises of it, which is what's going to happen.
So I saw a picture of someone posted a picture of the new battle pack, the new clone battle pack next to the last year's version, and last year's version is $29, which is a little pricey, but and the one this year is like $49,
Mm-hmm.
and it's almost the same battle pack, just different
just
vehicle,
different price.
different.
And these are not just 5% more or whatever. These are encroaching on 50% more in markup.
Mm-hmm.
It is. These are not just inflation prices. These are seed changes in their pricing schedule on some of this stuff.
Yeah.
And
so I'm voting with my wallet. It's like I want that train you just did the video on, Joey, the Arctic train. Even though it's more of kind of a specialty train, but I'm with you. Like the re-railer, the play features with it. So I want to get it, but I don't want to spend $210 for it.
Yeah. Well, and you know what I did? Because I usually save all my points up through the year, and then I get the modular for free. Right? I use my points to buy the modular. And it usually works out every year, but I bought that train
with your points.
With my points, yeah, and it wiped my points out. But I was able to get it. It didn't cost me anything. But
so I had my shopping cart when they put the Space Baby back on.
Mm-hmm.
I put 2 of the Spider-Man trains in a bulldozer, the new bulldozer, the $70 bulldozer. Yeah. And I sat there and looked at it. I'm like. And it was $150 was the threshold to get another Space Baby.
Right.
And like back in the day, I probably would have clicked the button. Then I like, these sets aren't worth $100. It was like $170 something. I'm like,
back in the day, you would have gotten 3 Space Babies.
Huh? Oh.
Back in the day, you probably would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the train, the when they had the train, where is it? I think I got 11 of these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've got 5 or 6. Yeah. I didn't get 11, but
yeah, I got a ton of them because I just kept placing orders.
Right.
They kept giving them to me. And they saw your name's not Jason's Bricks and
Yeah.
I'll give you another one. So
give you another one.
Man.
I like the thing is if the Death Star flops, like it's like this to me, it's a set they intend to be in stores for a long time, like the previous Death Stars, and the Millennium Falcon, But if it's only in stores for like a year or two, that's going to make the price of it go crazy on the aftermarket. But I don't want it to be. I'm rooting for the failure of this set.
I think it's going to be one of those that, like you said, there's going to be people who are lined up on day one, and there's going to be a handful of those 40 figs, however many it comes with. People are going to want, and they're going to be $30 and $40 and $50 figs because that's the only set you can get it in. And then 3 months from now, it's going to be like, and like you said, it's just going to sit on the shelf for a few years. And
yeah,
I predict that it's heavily parted out just because of the figs. But there's no way there's $1,000 worth of figs.
Right. It's hard to buy $1,000 set to part it out.
I mean, even if the figs. Wait a minute. Let me do the math. How many figs are in it?
I don't.
Like 40, 38?
Something like that. It was a huge number.
38 times. Say they're $40 each. Yeah. That would be $1,500.
Yeah.
So it's not. I mean, some of those figures are probably going to be like $5 figures.
Yeah, I was going to say you're not going to get that price for all those figures.
The little swimming suit stormtrooper will be the one that everybody wants.
The beach trooper. I don't know. I didn't see what he did, how they made him, but I mean, when the beach troopers came out in the game, because I had the game then, and we can't remember. I guess it was one of the Xboxes. I made a beach trooper because you could use the SpongeBob guy to make a beach trooper, and or something because he had the swim shorts on, so it looked just like the kid, the figure. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
that'd be crazy if it's no exclusive parts for that figure.
Well, yeah, it would be. I like I said, I haven't. I'm not a Star Wars Lego guy. I don't collect. I have a very small set of sets that I have, but I don't. They were given to me as a birthday present.
It's a good thing
30.
that fad didn't last very long with Dakota.
Yeah, it did. It is gone. He got like 4 sets, and it didn't take him long, and he's parted them out.
Yeah,
Yeah. There isn't any. Well, I think there's an X-wing over here on the other side and the steps, but yeah, I was glad that kind of died out. I was like, dude, but at the same time, to him, it doesn't matter, right? We talk about the UCS X-wings and all the other sets, and because we look at it from a collector standpoint, and it's like, oh, well, we got to have that one because it's a little better build, or it had this piece, or it had that character, it never appeared anywhere else. To him, it's like, oh, there's the X-wing, I want that one.
Yeah,
it's just on Target shelf, right?
So let me ask you this. So Alex has mentioned this with the last UCS, and how many people do you think are going to want the Death Star, and they're just going to be like, I don't know if I'm going to spend $1,000 for it, and then 3 months later, kind of be like Alex and like they're over it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I wanted the Avengers Tower.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Have a set like that.
And I keep forgetting I don't have it. It's a modular. I got to add it to the modular collection of all the modulars that I have. None of them built right now. Yeah, you're right. You. Yeah, I thought I had this
come out. You want it.
So, I've been collecting my whole life. So since the 70s, since before minifigures existed. And I was thinking about this. It's like there are people that are new to the hobby. There are people that don't know about the hobby that are going to get into it one day. It's like when they start, they have the entire back catalog that they don't own.
Right.
And so they'll begin like with what's on shelves, and then they'll start slowly discovering things that they didn't know about. And they may try to get them, and they'll go pay way too much at a Bricks and Minifigs for them. But it's like I've been here the whole time, and it's like now I'm starting to I'm like you're saying, it's like I don't need this stuff. I don't need everything that comes out this new. And if I miss it, it's not that big a deal because there's a lot of other people that have missed it too.
But here's the thing, that's kind of a cycle of life thing more than a Lego thing, right? Me and you are getting older. We're all three getting older, but me and you we're getting close to 60, and your mindset starts changing, and it's how much crap do I really need that I can't take with me?
Yeah. So you before all this YouTube stuff, when I first got on the internet and discovered other people were like me that collected Lego, it was in the late 90s. And that's when you discover, first it was rec.toys.lego, and then it was Lugnet, the North Georgia Lego Train Club, and Piron. Those were like the main websites that I was on. And then that guy in Germany, Ben, who posted all about the trains, he had a webpage where it was the first resource for seeing all the different train sets that came out. Anyway, on Piron, people could submit. It's kind of like Bricklink was in the early days. It was before Bricklink, but people submitted the inventories, and other people could go and verify them. So it's kind of fan supported. One of the people on there that you see his name on a lot of the vintage stuff was John. His name was John Patterson, and I'd follow him on there. You can see that his collection, and he was exactly 20 years older than me. And he got to a point when he's close to the age that I am.
Yep.
When he got in his early 60s, he got rid of all of it. And I bought the last Lego stuff that he sold. He had a bunch of random items. I was following his eBay listings. He put this one last lot of stuff on eBay, and I bought it from him. And he sold everything. And he was like me. When he was in his 40s and 50s, he was collecting everything.
Right. Well, you get to the point where you start out, you can't afford it, and then then you have adult money, and then you can afford it, and then I don't know, you get married, you get kids, you get grandkids, you know, and you still have just, you know, we always are going to have disposable income if we have the jobs and we collect stuff. I think it's just human nature to collect something. But then, yeah, I think something in your head, whatever it is, our parents dying, something changes, and it's like,
yeah, I've had a lot of death this year.
Yeah,
we've had a lot of death, and I'm seeing, like with my sister's property and my dad's property, it's like just dealing with all that. It's things that were of interest to them,
right?
That's not to other people, and it's like I know that my son might, he will know certain things about the collection if something happened to me, but they don't need to deal with this crap.
Yeah, but his nostalgia to the collection will be more about time spent with you versus the Lego. Well, it may be the breaking news is the what is it, Alex? What is it? What they say about him? The Alex rants, whatever it is.
Negative news.
Negative news.
There it is. Negative news.
Negative news, but we're like the Downy Debbie over here.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, you're just over the FOMO, is what
I think
so. I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, the last set that I was at the green passenger train.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still on shelves, and I kind of wanted it because it was a new train, and kind of talked myself out of it because I didn't really like the look of it. And now it's like I don't care if I ever get it.
Yeah. Well, it's like
getting it, but I'm the same way.
The Spider-Man train. I really want to get the Spider-Man train. I would love to have at least 2 of them, really 3. But back in the day, what did I do when those sets like that came out? You can guess what I did. If a set like that came out that I liked, what did I do?
Bought it. Just bought it.
No, I did not.
You got it on clearance.
I waited till it was on clearance.
Well, you still bought it, but yeah.
Yeah, I bought it, but it's like I never would buy it at full price. And right now, Lego gets me to buy stuff at full price by having a gift with purchase. But I resisted that temptation this time.
Well, do you think it's because as you're going through boxes looking for other stuff, you're seeing all the gift with purchases you have and scratching your head wondering why?
Well, the things I bought to get the gift with purchase, more so than even the gift with purchase.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to do the box in the box thing again, because it's like I have really got to thin this crap out. It's like it's all in the way. And I've actually done pretty good selling stuff on eBay, but I hate paying that 30% fee.
Yeah.
But you know what? I've sold some like the Star Wars battle packs and things, and it's like, what was that?
That was me. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button.
Oh, and so yeah, now, there's things that I know I want to keep for now, like my vintage stuff.
Right.
My vintage trains, my vintage Legoland stuff, my tipper trucks. And then every time I do that, I always go back to that scene from The Jerk. We don't need any of this stuff. Just this chair.
The stapler. And this lamp. That's all I need is the stapler, the chair, and the lamp.
Yeah.
And this ashtray. That's all I need.
That's all I need.
The stapler, the chair, the lamp, and this ashtray.
That's me trying to downsize my collection. I think I'm going to get more serious about it here because it's hard to enjoy it, and I've really always known this, but I've kind of denied it to myself, is that more doesn't make you more happy.
Right.
Maybe more sad or more.
Well, it's one of the things I've always said is if it's put away, right, then are you really enjoying it? why are you collecting it? Are you is it strictly just FOMO? Are you collecting it because you didn't win anything by collecting all the sets and putting them in a tub and then hiding them under the train layout like I've done a lot, or into the utility room.
Yeah.
And there's been I think we talked about it last time. I had an order that I was missing pieces, and I found the parts that I needed were in my personal collection. So I literally spent about 30-40 minutes digging out tubs that were buried under other stuff. I'm not seeing them. They're not seeing the light of day. And it took me a minute to dig through that tub and go, what is in here?
Yeah.
It is literally a tub of crap. Because it's, so, I think a lot of that stuff's going to go into my store. I think I'm going to start parting those, things out. And
see, I want to do some of that. I don't have any room to just keep expanding the store to part stuff out.
Yeah.
That's a dilemma. And that's why I started selling sets on eBay instead of parting them out. I used to go through take the time to part out stuff.
Well, the parting out, the Bricklink store, as long as it's still here and Lego doesn't do anything to screw it up here in a couple weeks. But
we're going to be talking about that.
We got to talk about that. Yeah. The Bricklink stores is my plan for my retirement gig, right? Something to do when I retire. And honestly, I have enough stuff to put in the store. And when the cabinets went on sale, whenever they would go on sale, I would buy some. And I'm not at capacity. I don't know. I still have plenty of empty drawers. I have tons of empty drawers, and I went on eBay and bought 2 empty ones to replace the one. And guess what? That drawer still hasn't showed up.
Oh, no.
If I bought that drawer, it would show up.
So I had this happen a few years ago where I lost a drawer.
Right.
Like the actual physical drawer was lost, not the parts from the drawer or the drawer.
No, yeah.
Or
like me, the drawer.
And you were going through when you're doing your drawer video. It was like all the things I was thinking, like you put it in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
But so when I thought, okay, I put it in the wrong spot, I put all the drawers up, and there's the one left that still doesn't have a place. So I think that's where you're at, right? You don't know where the actual drawer is.
Physically, I cannot find that drawer.
And the thing that bugs me right now is I can't. It turned up eventually.
I thought,
throw it away.
It's buried on the layout somewhere.
There's absolutely a chance.
It's under something. It's under a piece of paper.
Absolutely. Yep. I figure out one of these days we'll be sitting here in the podcast and I'll just pick something up off this desk. Go, oh hey, look, there it is. Oh hey, look, Alex, there's a dragon.
And what wasn't the drawer?
Oh
my goodness, you have the red dragon. So the piece it was. The drawer was the drawer that had the 2x2 green plates in it. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
And it's like I said, he was building the Bricklink pair.
Yep. No, that's exactly it. Heather even asked. She said, "Did you check the refrigerator?" And I had to go, "Yes, I did." It would not be unlikely for me to go all the way upstairs with that in my drawer, and to get something out of the refrigerator and set it down.
So when I bought the Village set. The guy in England, he also had the set 647, which is the truck with the 3 rails on it, 3 blue rails.
Yeah.
Because I know I have this set, but I could never find it. So I got that. I still haven't even done a proper video. I've just done the haul of that set. I want to do a video of it, but I walked it back there into the back room. That set is sitting in a bag on a shelf back there.
Right.
The other one. I'm like, my jaw literally dropped. I'm like, this set was right there in front of me all this time.
Yeah.
I've been looking for it. I'm like,
I think that's also the sign of our age.
Yeah. Yeah.
The old fools podcast.
So the moral of the story is have no mo FOMO.
No mo FOMO. Yeah. I'm not worrying about it. I get it. I'm just
Yeah, but with that being said, there's also stuff that you get just because you like the set that I just bought that you bought, the Dream set.
Yes. So that scenario, yeah, and every day I'm getting Bricklink notifications that the blue helmet and the blue helmet or air packs is available from some store for usually around $10. It's like, wow. But yeah, I'll part that set out and it is what it is. But you're right. Your Spider-Man set, that's another one that I want to get. So yeah, I think it's going to be on shelves for a while. I will get it eventually.
You think that you'll find it? Well, at some point we'll be able to get it for like $37 instead of $55.
Maybe it's maybe.
I don't think you'll see that at Target or Walmart though.
Yeah, it is. It's there. It's
no, but I mean not on clearance.
I had it.
It might be 20% off at Walmart.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping is the 20% off. And here's things that I have a gift card. I got this gift card, and I didn't even want to use the gift card to get it because I still feel like I'm still spending the money. It's like
right. Yep.
Yeah, well, I bought it, and then I bought a second one just because I had to get to the threshold to get the Space Baby.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. I almost did the same thing, and I think it's a good strategy because you're getting the Space Baby, which will be a popular thing in the future.
Yeah.
I mean, see, and I fell into the trap on that one too. The gift with purchase is diabolical. I'm sorry. It's because it works. It gets people to buy things that they don't need to get the one thing that they want. We wanted the Space Babies. Yeah. My wife and my wife's best friend, they're into books. So they what was the last one? The
bookshelf thing.
Yeah, well, there was the one that was the bookshelf behind it, but then there was the other one that was Jane Austen. There was one of those, so I ended up buying stuff that, it was stuff that I wanted, but it was not necessarily stuff that I was going to.
Speaking of forgetting of stuff, that Earl didn't they make a Sherlock Holmes one?
They did. The book
is it already out?
Yeah,
I've already forgot about it till just now.
Yeah.
Will I forget about Star Trek?
Yeah, that was the one that they, the Sherlock Holmes. Don't you remember? That was the one that Joey thought was going to be a Books A Million exclusive.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Barnes and Noble. They really got him on that one.
Yeah.
They got me out. They got me. I got two of them. So. All right. September what? September
18th.
Is that what it is?
Okay, Joey. So you said you got the email. I got the email too. You were supposed to read it and explain it to us.
Well, here's Brick Sets, which is I think basically covers it all. But all it's saying is they're going to start the integration on the 18th, and you got to have a Lego account for your Bricklink account. Now, what's kind of funny is I got two copies of that email. I got one to my normal Bricklink account, and then I got one to another Bricklink account that's tied to one of my Gmail accounts, and I only go to it to look at my store, right? Because I know you can look at your stores yourself, but I want to see it from like a buyer, a completely third party person, and that account will get shut down at the end of next year, I think.
So
because I won't get an account, I won't get a Lego brand store account.
Oh, okay.
So let's say you're new to Bricklink and you go to Bricklink, you won't be able to log in as a new user. You'll have to go to Lego.
Yeah.
I'd say that's going to be kind of like Lego Ideas and the land pages. When you go to those and try to sign up new accounts, it basically just takes you to Lego to get that account, and then it just they're all kind of linked together because all those websites are separate.
Is this going to weed people out?
I kind of wonder if Bricklink won't have like that one account of mine. Unless I do something, that account will disappear from Bricklink.
Because I still, to this day, I mean, it's very unusual for me to go like a week or so without getting an order from somebody with zero feedback.
Oh yeah.
And if they make it, I don't know if it's going to be any more difficult or confusing to people when this happens. I won't know till it gets there. It shouldn't be, I guess. But and Bricklink's already hard enough for people that are used to other websites to come over. It's like, are they just going to be like, oh, my account doesn't work anymore? I'm not going to fool with it.
I don't know. Do you think it's hard to get a Lego account?
I don't.
No, I don't think it's hard to get a Lego account.
Yeah.
I think the integration, I just feel like it might add another level of confusion.
I think you're right from a seller standpoint. I think as a seller, it's probably going to be harder now. But I would think
buyer, you don't think it will be?
I think you're going to go ahead and get your Lego account, and then if you don't have a Lego account, I think it's just going to I think what's going to happen after the 18th or whenever. I don't even think the 18th is when this is going to go live. I think they're just going to start the integration. At some point, I think you go to Bricklink, you got to sign in, and it's just going to take you to Lego's account.
And then bring you back to Bricklink?
Yeah, and I don't know if you've ever noticed, at least like with my Lego ideas, if I've logged into my Lego account, lego.com, I'm usually still logged into those other accounts.
Yeah.
You know, the pages will still keep me logged in, but I have a feeling that's what's going to happen here. From a buyer standpoint, I bet it's going to be fairly.
I don't know, but we're going to have a roundtable discussion with the three of us so Jabo can teach us how to back up our inventory.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the thing about backing up the inventories, then once you back it up, you got to back it up every time you sell something.
No, that's true.
Or just keep track of what
sold after you backed it
up. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you having something is better than having nothing.
Yeah. You definitely. It'd be easier to deal with whatever you sold in the last month.
Why are we
versus losing everything?
My webpage.
Are you going
to do that?
What was I thinking? I was thinking of something else with all this mess. I forgot. So one of the things I don't like about shopping on Walmart and Target and Amazon. Well, Amazon is not as bad because you kind of know there's a lot of resellers, but when the resellers are on Amazon, Walmart and Target. It's like when I go to Walmart.com, I want to buy from Walmart. I don't want to buy from some guy in his basement like me.
I wish there was a toggle switch at the top where you could select.
Maybe there is in the settings somewhere, because it's like I don't.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I mean,
I don't want that
before we bought
come into Bricklink.
Yeah,
like people go to Lego and they think they're buying from Lego and it's coming from me or you or somebody else.
Well, and I think I see it on Reddit all the time. People will, and if they're smart enough to use Reddit, then I would think that a website like Bricklink would be fairly easy to use. But they'll go into the Bricklink Reddit channel and they're like, I don't understand. How do you buy from? What is going? It's always
is Bricklink safe?
Yeah, that's another one. Is Bricklink safe?
See, I think
you went to Reddit to ask that question. I'm not sure, but Reddit's safe.
I think eventually the Lego site might overtake the Bricklink site, where it's still Bricklink, but you have to go through Lego to get to it.
Yeah,
it could be. I think it'll always have a landing page. My fear is that Lego will eventually. My biggest fear is eventually I think Lego's going to come in and say there are no such thing as new parts unless they come from Lego.
I don't think so.
So that's another thing that you get into people's opinions about things.
Yeah, because that's already people will debate that. You've opened the box. That is not a new part. Well, yeah, but I didn't play with it.
Well, the minifigures assembled. It's not new. Well, it came from Lego that way.
Right.
I'm about to list another Lloyd DX. It's over $300 now.
Is it really?
It's assembled. It's assembled. Yeah.
Is that the one from the Toys R Us box?
Mm-hmm. Or Target, the Target box.
The Target.
You know, I've sold 2 of them. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna sell my other one now. But I don't care about Ninjago.
Yeah, see that's getting back to easier to get rid of some things and not other things. Yeah.
So I collect sharks. And
But you don't collect ducks.
But not ducks.
And I stopped collecting ducks. My Garmadon, I'm going to sell it.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
You just keeping it because of the shark?
Because it was a shark. It was a shark.
Yeah.
And it's like,
well, again, there you go, right? It's like I'm going to get the Spider-Man train because it hits two things, right? It hits Spider-Man, which I'm a big fan of, and it hits trains. Big fan of trains. Wrong side. But
he occasionally discusses them on his channel. Check it out.
Occasionally, I will talk about trains on my channel. Yeah. But in your case, okay, so you collect sharks. That's cool. But you don't collect Ninjago per se.
Yeah.
Collecting Ninjago is about like collecting friends. It never stops. It just keeps coming.
Yeah, but that's like going down the rabbit holes like he did with the yellow truck.
Yeah, the yellow truck got way out of control.
Next thing you know, it's
there's a yellow brick in that truck.
Oh, you said this, and I there was something I looked at. It was a technical. I think it was when I was going through some of these different years. There was a Technic yellow truck. I'm like,
oh yeah, yeesh, yeesh. All right, I want to talk about we got, I did the new train, right? And it's got this piece in it.
Mm-hmm.
I put the re-railer in my Lego layout, and
it works.
It works fine. Hasn't interfered with any of the other trains or anything like that. But this one, oh no, where'd my wheels go?
Does it cause things to derail?
It doesn't yet. I mean, the way it's set, it flips it up. Let's see. Yeah, it flips it up and down when it goes over. But you can't put a lot of weight on that, right? Or you will derail a light car. And that was my hope was that I could use this piece to do something like this, which is the gateman. This is a classic line.
You hit it and the guy pops out.
Yeah. But I don't think there's enough motion in this to do that, because that's door closed, guys behind it.
You're trying to do it mechanically.
I was trying to do it mechanically.
Does that do it mechanically, or does that do it electrically with a motor?
It does it electrically with a solenoid. So yeah, I think this is not going to do it. This works good in the.
Well, you have to build it and get your little eyes like you have with your start and stop monorail.
I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Yeah,
you can have that hit a touch sensor.
I thought about that too. I don't know that there's enough weight here. And
those things don't have to move much.
They don't. It might be a way to go as a touch sensor. I even thought about putting a bracket on there so it's this way, and then doing a proximity detector. Because Lego made one of those in the MX, and I guess the power functions. Yeah. The problem with those things is they're huge. They're 4 or 5 studs wide and I don't know, 6 studs long or something.
When you got that, you thought it was going to need a lot of weight, and it turns out it doesn't hardly need any weight.
Well, yeah, I
messed it up.
I was hoping there was more mechanical advantage here than there is.
Yeah.
But there's probably as much mechanical advantage as Lego could possibly muster out of it.
It's really just a small teeter-totter, right?
It is. It's just a really small teeter-totter. It's unique. It makes me wonder why they put this, because this has got a limited usability. So
it seems like it's an expensive part.
Yeah, and Legos usually they tell you as a designer, as I understood it from the Lego designer that me and Heather got to talk to that one time, something like this would require multiple city friends and whatever for them to buy in and say, yeah, we can use that part in our setup. So this feels like it's limited. I'm still great.
Well, I mean, it could be but that could be a Lego thing. Lego might have designed that and said, "Here, we need you to put this in a set."
It could have.
Be the opposite.
It could.
We're
Yeah,
going to use it in future sets.
You're
train
right.
sets.
But I do think and I wonder, because I think this is something that people probably don't really pay much attention to. It's why you get curved tracks and straight tracks. The mold may have like 2 curves and 1 straight, right? So this may be with the re-railer. So you may get one of these with every re-railer when they mold it. I don't know how they set up the mold, but there's usually more than one part coming out of a mold at a time.
Oh.
Now, if it's like bricks or whatever, they're going to dump all,
Wait, do we need the plastic stinger for that?
No, we got to do that later in comments.
So I noticed right by your head, Joey, there's an eye with 2. Does that mean there's 2 people watching us? Somebody's watching with Heather? Is that what that means?
I don't know what that means. No, yeah, it does. So that's weird. You're right. I don't know what the eye with the 2 is. But none of our comments, the comments that me and Heather have been making,
they don't show it. You don't know how to
there
make
you go.
Well, usually they do show here.
You and Heather are watching it. That's the 2 people.
That's the 2 people, yeah. But it's and that's what YouTube says is there's 2 people watching. So me and Heather.
Yeah.
And that I don't know what's going on. That thing you saw earlier, that's supposed to be the comments, and I'm not sure.
You got to click on the comment.
I get it, but that's the only comment that's in there.
Well, then you got to comment.
It's from StreamYard.
Wait, have you commented?
Yes, I have commented.
Oh, okay. What happens when you click on the comment?
Well, nothing, because there's nothing there to click on. This is the only thing that's in there, which is just the instructions for me to click on it.
That's in the StreamYard comments, not the YouTube comments.
Oh,
correct.
But the
YouTube comments are supposed to come to StreamYard.
Okay.
They're not. I don't know why.
Maybe when you put this thing live on Friday, they'll just start scrolling through.
Yeah. I will use want to make sure, yeah, they're not in the private comments. Yeah. No, that's the public comments, and they're not showing up. So maybe I need to call StreamYard and say, hey, I need my money back this month because it didn't work.
Mm-hmm. See, let me know how that turns out.
Yeah. I bet it doesn't turn out as good as calling Lego tech support.
So you're having trouble logging into Bricklink because of cookies?
Yeah, about it every couple days. I will have to clear my cookies, and there's a web page that Bricklink has built in, and if you it's on the login page, and it says if you're having trouble, click here, and then you go there and it says click here to clear your cookies. Well, it doesn't. It sort of clears your cookies, but it doesn't clear the ones that you need. I have to go in and clear them all, or it won't let me log in. It says my password is invalid.
Yeah.
I haven't had any problems.
I've had that multiple times. My wife will call me or text me and like, I can't log into Bricklink. What's going on? I'm like, she knows what to do now, but it hasn't since I checked stay logged in.
Yeah, no, it's stay logged in will get me about a week.
Okay. It used to do it every day.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I did differently. It hasn't happened recently.
Yeah, I haven't had that issue.
I don't know if I did an update to my browser or something, but it's like it was happening pretty much daily. And it's not the only thing that does it. It's not just a Bricklink thing. I was also having the problem with Pirate Ship. But that doesn't happen anymore. With Pirate Ship, I can do refresh, and then it won't import. Like I get a PayPal notification that I got a payment for an order, and I go to Pirate Ship, nothing's there, and then I have to hit refresh, and then it works. But
do you leave Pirate Ship open? Like the browser?
No.
Okay.
But I don't have to log in every time. Like when I go back to it, it automatically logs in.
Right. Yeah, I don't know that it's specifically Bricklink. Like you said, I think it may just be a internet browser cookie.
Yeah, I think
problem.
It is. But what do you normally do when it happens? I
have to go all the way in and clear my cookies manually.
Okay, I've done this. logged off and logged back onto the computer, like not even shut it down, just log off and log back in, and then it
I could
worked.
try that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like as soon as I get into that situation, I've not tried logging off and logging on the computer. I can try that. I've closed the browser out and reopened it, and it's
We have two browsers on this Mac. The Mac is what we use, and it's like if it's not working, like I usually use Chrome.
Right.
My wife will switch over to Safari, and then it'll work.
Yeah. 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 I don't know. I just thought it was annoying, is what I thought.
It is annoying, and I'm sure it's happened to a lot of people.
Yeah, well, for them to put a page on their login,
yeah,
you know it's happening to a lot of people. They should fix it. Maybe Lego will fix it, because I never have that problem with Lego. Lego seems to like I'm always logged in. Doesn't matter. And then even through, because like I have Microsoft Authenticator, which keeps all of my devices connected.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing. If it goes bad on one of my Microsoft computers, it's done on all of them. But if I fix it on one of them, it's fine on all of them, which is, but that's Authenticator. Authenticator, it's its own little beast. They made us work, make computers that work too.
I just changed my email with the strong password.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what my password is anymore.
Right.
Yeah,
I was like, I didn't copy it when it did it. It's like one of those, it's impossible, which I guess is good, but it's like if I go to another device,
yeah,
I'll have to, I haven't tried.
Reset your password
again.
Yeah, you can do it again. Well, that's why I like using Authenticator, because like my tablet here behind me, my phone's Android, but I still have Microsoft Authenticator. It works with it. I also use Edge browser on my phone. All that stuff I log into, as long as Authenticator's running, it'll like, oh yeah, we'll log in, no problem.
Yeah.
So until Microsoft gets hacked, I should be okay, but we'll see. Is there anything else on the list, Earl?
Yeah. So we talked about the dream set. Are you going to get the Parisian? Can you get the light blue air tank?
The light is that? Are we missing the light blue air tanks?
Yeah.
Did they not come in something else?
They didn't exist until they're in the new Parisian. What is that? What's it called? The Parisian Street? Is that what it's called?
That's an idea set, right?
I don't know.
I can't believe you didn't know this, Joey.
Well, I saw that they were in there, but because I saw the post, everybody was like, "Oh, they're the light blue air tanks," but I didn't realize we needed the light blue air tanks.
Yeah. We just got the torso. Remember?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Well, then I guess I might have to. It's summertime. I ain't been paying enough attention to none of this stuff. But so that's. I spent all that money to get the whatever it was, the what is she yelling about? Get the dream set. Yeah. Because I didn't want to pay $10 for an air tank and a helmet. So is it going to be
I want to pay $70 for it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So yeah, there's a possibility that I'll get the Parisian set just to part it out too.
See, if I got that one, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd waste my time parting that out. I'd probably just build it and be missing.
Be missing an air tank somewhere.
Just be missing the air tank. That would be a nightmare to part out, probably.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, the peanut gallery upstairs just yelled. I spent $300 on something, and I can't hear what she said, but
put it in the comments, Heather.
We won't see it.
Yeah, nobody can see it but me.
Yeah, there's some sets I wanted to part out, but when you look at the 600 lots, you're like, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I like
it.
Under 200 lots is usually my limit.
I think I got 3 of the what was the boutique hotel to part out, and those are going to be boogers to part out.
Mm-hmm.
Lots.
Yeah, all the modulars recent
I'm guessing.
motherboards.
Well, maybe Joey. By the time you get ready to part them out in 4 or 5 years, the value of them will be. Let me just sell the set, so I don't have to part them out.
According to Price Hiker, the modulars aren't going up very much.
No, they're not.
No,
they sure aren't.
Nobody has any money to buy secondary market stuff because the primary market's so expensive.
Yeah.
Do you think the hype about, so, there's a lot of hype with the new building block company, Panacea, Lumi Bricks, and all that. And, it's like everybody keeps saying Lego's losing traction. They're losing market share. They're losing this. They're losing that. And I get that, a lot of these Panacea sets and the Lumi Brick sets, and they look good. But do you think they actually have enough traction to be hurting Lego at this point?
I don't think so.
I don't think to hurt Lego, no.
I don't think so.
I think they've gotten better with their products, but it's like all I can think of is it's not Lego.
Well, it's like I said before, I'm a Lego guy, right? Just like I'm a Ford guy, I'm a Lego guy. So I don't, I'm also a Lionel guy. I don't go and buy non-Lionel trains either.
Yeah. You don't buy non-Lionel O-scale trains or non-Lionel any kind of train other than Lego. That's what you're saying. You just collect Lionel.
Basically, yeah. I mean,
for model trains, it's Lionel.
Yeah, it's Lionel, 3-rail Lionel trains, which is what I grew up with. And I don't buy any of this right now, but LGB.
Okay.
That's the only 2 model trains that I have. But yeah, I don't, And then we were talking about that too that what is a Lionel set from Train World? What is it? An oval, a track, a transformer, a couple cars, and an engine. That's $300 or $400.
Yeah, usually about $400 for the good ones. The toy grade ones are usually less than $200, like the cheap.
Right.
Like the Star Trek one.
No, the Star Trek, that's a $400 one. That's a good one. That one's actually better quality. The like the Barbie one or something. There's other ones that are just like that you. There was a dinosaur one. I'm trying to think of some of the ones. The cars are just. They're single trucks. They're not like that's a. Well, $350. I thought it were more. $350. That's the NASA one.
That's just the cheapy ones at the top. But yeah, I can scroll down to some more. $350. I mean, you got 3 cars and a locomotive. There's no play buildings or anything with it.
So think about this.
Look at the Thomas set was like. That runs on plastic track. There's ones like that.
So Lionel trains are considered an adult hobby, right?
I guess, yeah. I mean, these are considered toy trains.
These
are not their collectibles. How do I get to like a collectible big boy in here?
Oh my God! Then you're talking thousands.
Yeah, for just a single engine. Lionel, here we go. The Vision line. Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was. $4,000 for a single locomotive.
And you thought Lego was expensive.
Exactly.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's an adult hobby, and that's kind of the direction that Lego is. The Death Star.
Yeah.
It's an adult hobby collectible.
4 Death Stars.
But the play set is a kid's play set, not an adult collectible.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you. I get what you're saying. I don't know that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that it's the adults are ready to buy $1,000 Lego set that looks like that.
Oh, well, like Jabo said, day one, they'll be standing in line.
They will be. They will be.
And there'll be people rolling out with 2 of them so they can put one in their closet like they did the Millennium Falcon because they're going to speculate.
You know what? It always ends up the thing that becomes valuable is the thing you didn't think it was going to be valuable.
Yeah.
Oh, I've learned that lesson from train. Lionel made some god awful, silly little train. The little orange track thing that ran back and forth that just bumped on the
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't sell. The fire car didn't sell. But now try to buy them.
Yeah.
Especially
so I'm making me a list for my train channel of I want to just get the five trains items that I want to get. And one of them is a Star Trek train car. It's
the one you showed us.
Well, that's there's two of them, I should say. That's one of. I didn't know that one existed until yesterday, or day before yesterday. It's like I thought I had all of them, and then I find this in an eBay list, and I'm like,
it's hard to believe you don't.
Well, I asked the company. I was like, I want a list of all the ones that you've made, and they sent me the list, and that wasn't on the list.
Oh.
And I've been in it for 8 years,
right,
or more. And it's like, yes, that's one of them. But there's another one that Lionel made. That's the dilithium crystals. It's a hopper car with dilithium crystals in it, and it lights up. I didn't get it when it came out. I'm like, and I was like, then when I decided to get it, you can't find it for sale anywhere. The last one sold on eBay went for $200. And I was like, I don't want to pay $200. So I didn't bid on it. It sold almost as soon as they listed it. And so that's on my wanted list. But it's like I didn't think nothing of it when it first came out. And you can still find all the other cars, all of them,
right,
are still for sale. Not that one.
Huh.
One day the Black Panther bust is going to be on everybody's want list.
Can you imagine if that's like a $2,000 set one day?
Well, it depends on what everybody's doing with them now. If they're putting them in their closet hoping for that, then no, they won't. But if everybody parted them out or whatever, just dumped them into their collection of bricks, then yeah.
So I did a video. Again, I'm talking about non-Lego stuff. I did a video about a wooden train that I found, and it was like, never found them for sale. I bought it, did a video. That video has done great. It's more than paid for the item, but I still haven't seen another one for sale. And somebody commented today, they're like, that's not rare. I'm like, yeah, it may not have been rare when it came out, but you know what people did with these trains? They threw them away.
Right.
When their kid wore them out and got tired of playing with them, they didn't take them to Goodwill. They threw them away.
You could go. There's toys that each one of us played with from 3 different generations. You know, when I was a kid, stomper trucks were everywhere. You know the little stomper trucks?
Yep.
They were everywhere.
Yep.
Now they're like highly collectible.
Yeah.
Right.
Highly collectible.
Because nobody kept them.
Right.
I probably had 10 or 12 different ones that I used to.
Yeah.
And
so we're all old enough to have seen other toys, different Lego sets that were so common, and it's hard to find people selling them. Yeah. Or if they are selling them, they're expensive.
All right, we know about these Star Trek set that's supposed to come out. I guess she's feeling bad that we got nobody asking questions.
So will you? Are you gonna buy that one actually? Or is that gonna be like the next one that you buy new?
Star Trek?
Yeah.
Me?
No.
If it's $400, I'm not buying it.
No.
I'm not buying it. And I got to find my clips from my channels, like where I was like talking about if that's the one theme that I wanted Lego to do was Star Trek. And then when they do it, I don't buy it.
It's going to be hard for me to pass up, even if it's bad. I mean, I'm a big Star Trek fan. In fact, we're watching right now. We're watching, what is it? The Strange New Worlds or whatever, the Captain Pike series. I really like that. It's had a couple clunky episodes, but overall, I really like the episode of the series.
Well, I didn't know that. You're a closet Trekkie.
Okay.
I ain't that closet, but yeah, I like Star Trek. I'm trying to think, why is there nothing in this room that is Star Trek related?
No, because everything in there is Lego.
I guess that's true.
Star Trek. You're not a true Trek fan.
Wait, hang on. I can pull this off. Hang on.
Let me
whip it out, Joey.
Yeah, beam me up, Scotty.
Oh, tricorder.
Crap from the box.
You do that,
I
Alex?
won't pull out a box and have a bunch of crap in it.
I was gonna say I thought I had Star Trek stuff in here. When I was well, no, not a kid. I almost put us back in the same cage because Heather will know about this. Yeah, she just said that. I had all of the TNG Playmobil figures and the vehicles. The stuff that Alex brought out that one time, the damaged Enterprise D. I had the regular one. I didn't have the damaged one, but I had all of it. And then I was smart enough to realize that the market, when the show ended, I was smart enough to realize I was watching it on eBay that they plateaued. They literally, it's like the lesser characters were, selling for like $5, and they were $4 or $5 when you bought them at Walmart anyway. And I just told her one day, I said, I think I'm going to sell it all. And I did. I just sold it all. I had like the 3 rare figures that were in there, and I just put it all on eBay, highlighted those pictures or those. And it's like, if you want to buy it, you want those, you're buying all the rest of it. And I priced it accordingly, and I sold it. But now that stuff has really lost a lot of its value. So yeah, I'm a Star Trek guy, not a Trekkie, Trekker.
Well, there you go, Heather. You can there's an excuse for you to bring Joey on day one.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Barnes Bricks is here. I'd love to put your comments up, Keith.
You can read it if it's a comment.
Did I miss the mandatory Lego account integration email rant?
Oh, you missed it.
Yeah, you missed it. Hey, Keith. Yes, you missed it.
We're seeing the $4,000 Lionel train.
Is it? Did I never take that down?
No, you just
need to tell me. Sorry. Well, I'm looking over here.
We occasionally talk about Lego on this channel.
Occasionally. This has not been the episode for Lego. Earl, you got your work cut out for you.
Yes, I do. We're going to have to get going because
I'm getting tired.
There is a bunch.
I'm going to be like Alex.
Are you ready, Earl? It's time for some foolish comments.
I don't like them.
You want me to autograph that?
I end up getting snarky, and I'm surprised they keep reaching out to.
I'm not happy.
Not even funny.
It's not even funny.
Alrighty. So we got a bunch. And there's probably a bunch of replies to go with the bunch.
Yeah.
So the Unus Lapis Addis Tempus. Who's on second? Arnold says, whoopity doo, first for you. BrickTsar says, I don't know. Trainsar says, third base. Lapis says, what is on second, not first?
Yeah.
Lapis says, why is outfield? Tomorrow's the pitcher. Today is the catcher. Center field is because. Shortstop, I don't care.
I don't care. Yep. He's still trying to get his paycheck.
Mimi Don do Lego. We are. LOL. Whoopity doo. Ty Noel. I wonder what we are.
We must have said something that they were doing. I don't know.
Pasta Jensen. It's the awesome guys. Thank you. We sure are. We're awesomer than those other guys.
Oh my.
Unus Lapis ad Tempus. They're awesome because of you, Pasta, and everyone else here. All of us together make this an awesome place to be. Yes, it does. And all these comments make us great. That's why we read them.
We love the comments.
Yes. Pasta Jensen. Unus Lapis ad Tempus. I'd rather take all the credit. And then Ty Novell says, Pasta Jensen, that's us commenters, right? Yep.
Yep.
Dusty King, 6862 Superman versus Power Armor Lex, and 6862 the Mtron Super Secret Voyager. Supermodel is 1 or 2 rather. Unus Lapis says, I like Mtron. I never had it as a kid, but my friends did. Ty Novell says, you can buy it now as an adult and enjoy it. It's never too late to start. Next thing you'll know is you'll be like Jabbo and your basement is full of Lego, or better still, like Joey, and you can whip it out and then have people talk about old Mtron sets.
Yep.
Mimi Don do Lego. being Canadian, we love that Canada Post truck. It's on our wanted list.
Oh,
Unis Lapis says, I've never been to Canada, but I know people who are originally from there. They gave me cookies that
USPS truck.
they gave me cookies that had a maple cream filling. Since I absolutely love maple, those cookies were gone in a few minutes.
I bet. They
Maple
sound
cookies
good.
from Canada are superior. Maple donuts are my favorite. There is a grocery store here in Utah where the bakery sells maple bacon donuts. It's a maple donut with the fresh bacon pieces on top. American bacon, not Canadian bacon. I don't know if those donuts can be found elsewhere, but I love it.
I gained
Parlor
5 pounds
donut.
listening to this comment.
Ty Novell, is it true that Canadian postage stamps smell of maple syrup, or is that an urban legend? Mimi Don Do Lego says, LOL, imagine if they did and were printed on edible paper.
Oh,
And then
Nobody would get
Mimi
their
Don,
mail.
no. Mimi Don Do Lego, I've had maple donuts before, but have never seen any with bacon pieces. That would be amazing.
Yep.
I don't know
Mayo.
about the Canadian donuts, but there is no better donut than a hot Krispy Kreme. And if you disagree with me, you're wrong.
Okay, I'll just keep reading then.
You've never ate at Parlor Donuts, then I'm going to tell you, take it.
No, Krispy Kreme. Oh, we gotta depart. What did you call it? Parlor donuts.
Parlor Donuts, yeah.
Okay.
Cake
donut.
Dang it! I've lost my paddle. I agree to disagree.
Your opinion is wrong.
You know what? It's my opinion.
Mayo says this is an unlikely choice, but for 93, I'll say my favorite is set 4549, the container double stack. That was not a bad one.
Okay,
it's the same premise as the TTX inner model set for the BNSF locomotive, but for Lego Town. Jabo reviewed it. Does he remember his college days at the abandoned mine? First 2 weeks this grad school semester has been a bunch of introductory information. Ty Novell says, I'm waiting for you to predict what his pick of 93 would be, Mr. Hosko. Then Mayo says, according to Jabo's Bat video about his top 10 themes and sets from the 90s, his top 2 sets are the Metroliner and the Club Car. So by process of elimination, that should be his answer.
I'm going to stop picking. What did Mayo say was my favorite? That's what we'll do the next time.
Yeah.
Ty Novell, wow, the walls must be thin if you can hear laughing upstairs, Joey. Also, it's good to see Earl smirk at the opening joke. I don't think we did this week.
I'm still debating the comments to talk about her opening joke. I don't know what they're talking about.
Unas Lapis, I thought I had missed an opening joke. I had to go back to watch it. It took me a while to get it. Joey was just stating a fact. That's what I said. I'm not talking specifically about Dakota, but I know a lot of spoiled kids, and yes, they do smell. Fact.
Fact.
Ty Novell, 341 is the European version of the Fabuland set. 132 is the European version of the Fabuland set. Brickset lists that in the sidebar. 132 train is a European number. Okay.
I think he's right. Absolutely. Yeah. I don't know if we were wrong or just wasn't paying attention.
Mimi Don Do Lego at the 58-minute and 39-second mark timestamp. Have you seen the prices for those dark blue air tanks and helmet on Bricklink? Ouch. Yeah. Well, when they first hit, they were $20+.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So now they're down to 10.
Well, I'm getting notifications for 10. I'm sure the 20s are still on there.
Unas Lapis says that's exactly why I can't wait to get certain parts. Just because someone buys it at that price doesn't mean it's worth that much. It's not worth it to me and others, but they think it's worth that. I don't know if people think it's worth that. I think people just are willing to pay that because they want it. That's how,
Yeah.
Tino Bell, wait a few months until they get on the Lego store. Then the price will come down like it did for the Orange Spaceman parts.
Yep.
I'm also hoping for the Gumball Machine minifig parts to go on the Lego store parts list. Then I can buy equal number of Speedo Jason that matches Oswald on. Well, the problem is the orange ones, they showed up a long time ago and they were gone right away. And they didn't really appear again. They might have appeared sporadically, but until they got ready to release the little tic-tac-toe game.
Well, the thing about the being on the Pick a Brick Wall, the online pab, whatever it is, the online Lego store, they're only selling what they have in inventory. So if they made 1 million of those orange helmets, and when they went on there and everybody bought them, then who knows when they're going to make them again?
Well, the orange air tanks are on there now.
They
They've
came
been on
back.
there.
Did they
came
finally?
back,
Okay.
and they've been back for a.
But they're still not in a set, right?
Oh, you said the
that's a-
orange air tank. You're right. The tic-tac-toe game didn't have the orange air tank.
It
Right,
didn't have the orange air tanks. It had the orange
Yeah.
helmet.
right. But the orange air tanks have come back, and they're still on there.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
So,
I keep checking for the dark blue ones, and they're in 5 colors, and orange is one of the 5.
so it surprises me that they would continue, that they would go back into manufacturing on those if there's not a set, or could be the set coming.
Yeah.
You know, they could have been on there because of something else, but they may, because Legos, they're not just randomly making sets to put, or parts to just put on the pab wall. They have plans, or they're eliminating inventory.
Yeah, and the way they split these air tanks and helmets up, it's like
They
They
know
know
what
what-
they're doing.
They know what they're doing. Yeah.
There's too many
And
people.
I know
like
what
me.
I'm doing, not buying them.
Tino Bell, Earl has an awesome pick for 85 with the Gamma 5 or the Gamma V.
Gamma V.
And yes, that's one of the few sets with the Black Spaceman. Unis Lapis says, I too like the Black Spaceman. Tino Bell says, yes, they look great and not skinny. Tino Bell, that Super Scoop 1874 from 93 looks amazing, but I don't think it's a set. My runners up for the best set of 93 are the 6082 Fire Breathing Fortress with an awesome sculpted dragon head that drops 1 by 1 bricks, and N6983 Ice Station Odyssey with the action feature that readies the rocket for launch.
Yeah.
I'm going with 6973 Deep Freeze Defender as the best set, though. Awesome looking set with great modularity for the mix and match, and hidden panels hiding rockets and even a ship in the back, which pops out when the garage door is open. It's a flagship, but one of the best flagships of the 90s.
Good swoopability.
Yep. All good picks.
Chef Eddie says, Earl, I should tell you about the time I met John Denver.
Oh no.
He just went on and on about how much he hated the post office. Unis Lapis says, surely you can't be serious.
Don't call him Shirley.
Unis Lapis, everyone, name a famous car you would buy as a Speed Champion sets. He says Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Pasta Jensen says the Tempa, well, let's see. The Giant Time.
Giant Time.
Yeah, I don't know what that one is.
I don't know what it is.
Unis Lapis says Herbie the Love Bug. Unis
Ooh.
Lapis, then he says the 1933 Ford Coupe from American Graffiti, the 70 Dodge Challenger from Vanishing Point, 74 Dodge Monaco Bluesmobile from the Blues Brothers. I guess he got tired of waiting on people to respond, so he just started listing a bunch of them. The 85 Medina GT Spider California from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You know that was a kit car. That wasn't an actual
Right.
Spider. Pasta Jensen says the Spider-Mobile. Joe Bowling said Jabo's AT-T van.
Oh, yes. Better yet, the Bell South one.
Joe Bowling says the Muppet movie Studebaker.
Oh, that Columbo, wasn't that a Studebaker too?
It was
Oh.
a French car.
Oh, okay.
He had a friend, Columbus. Beach. Yeah,
Joe Bowling says the Homer from The Simpsons. Unis Lapis says Joe Bowling, yes, an AT&T van. Jabo is the king of speed champions in that van. He has to set cones out so people know to watch out for him.
Yeah, well, it's because the van's invisible. Every day when I'm on the road, I'm like, oh, I guess my car's invisible because it's like you got to put the cones out.
Chris Kennard says a great comment for engagement. For me, the 56 DeSoto Fire Dome Sportsman Coupe featured in Vertigo from 1958.
Wow.
Ooh, that's way back there.
That's specific.
Unis Lapis says the Shaggin' Wagon from Dumb and Dumber. Ty Novell says, Joe Bowling, this is awesome. I'd like to have a BrickTsar minifig inside too, please. Ty Novell says the James Bond car that turned into a sub. Now that was one vehicle that was awesome. Is it the same one that was in the Cannonball Run that Jackie Chan drove?
Ooh, I don't know.
The one in the James Bond, that one was white. I remember.
Yeah, Jackie Chan's was black, I think.
Yeah.
Unis Lapis, every car from American Graffiti. Fun fact, I grew up in a small city that borders the south side of Modesto in California, the birthplace of George Lucas and American Graffiti. My aunt went to high school with George. Oh, here we go again. But anyway, back in my day, Modesto used to have an American Graffiti nights in downtown Modesto. They would block off downtown, and all the classic cars came out, and people just cruising downtown. I had a blast in high school, hanging out with friends downtown, checking out classic cars, but mostly checking out the girls. Great times. Unfortunately, they stopped doing American Graffiti night about 10 years ago. Probably got too rambunctious. Something must have happened. Yeah. Or it got too expensive. Yeah, that wasn't. So if you have a movie car that you want to see as a speed champion, leave us a comment below.
Mr. Bean.
And I promise you, I'll read it.
Mad Max. Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah. Dusty King. It was the man with the golden gun with the car spin jump.
Oh, that's a different car. That one, that car could fly, I think. Or wait, was that a different one?
The sheriff in both that and Live and Let Die. Also, thank you, Heather's Little Corner.
Also, he's in Silver Streak.
Huh?
The same guy was in Silver Streak, the movie.
Also, thank you, Heather's Little Corner. I managed to get the gift with purchases, Fortnite Brickheads and Botanicals Polybag. Thanks to your video. And the typo with the eBay listings, I think, is meant to be 211 of 300, not as they put it 20,011 of 300.
Oh yeah, I bet it was. Yeah.
Sorry if I correct you, but I have weird OCD and it niggles me.
Oh no, please correct us.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This another plastic deal?
It is, and I'm gonna make it quick.
Chef Eddie, plastic question for Joey. How exactly does the UV light interact with the molecular structure of the white plastic to turn it yellow? Not just yellow, but 10,000 different shades of yellow. And Pasta Jensen says, sounds like a certain book, but for Lego nerds. And then Ty Novell says, as long as it isn't 50 Shades of Gray, it's okay. All right, Joey.
Well, this wasn't the plastic question I saw. I missed this one. So I'm gonna have to wing this one a little bit. The problem with UV light is it can penetrate the surface at certain wavelengths, right? So it literally heats up the plastic, little bits, right? Enough, but it'll causes the plastic to change. Now, some have said over the years, and I've talked to chemists out at work, some say it can happen, some say it can't, but there's bromine was put in a lot of white I don't know that they're putting it in the ABS, but it would kind of leach out. So it kind of makes me think that there's something in white that, because ABS is not naturally white or clear, it's kind of a off. Well, it's exactly. Do you remember the little clips that we used to have, Jabbo, for the train couplers, that little cream off-white color. They
What
you know,
train?
flat, they were just look like a little dog bone, and they had 4 little studs.
Oh, yeah.
And that's kind
Yeah,
of the,
that was nylon.
they were nylon, but that's also the kind of the color that ABS starts out at.
Oh, it's the natural color. So
Yeah.
the white is something
you have to add to it.
So,
yeah.
You know, it's not just Lego, but phones. Like back when people had telephones, if they were white,
They yellowed.
We still have phones at work, and they are pea yellow now. They are very yellow. There is a computer that has an LCD screen. This is one of the places I work at. Yeah, that computer used to be white, the monitor and all that, and it's not yellow like a yellow brick. It's like brown yellow. It's like yeah, bad pea.
Well, and that's why I mentioned the bromine is because it is in its liquid state, it is a really dark red orange color, burnt orange color, but when it's exposed to the atmosphere, it turns to a gas, and it gives off a orangey cloudy gas, which when you look at plastic from the 80s, any computer from the 80s and 90s, that's the color you're getting. But ABS, I don't think
I wonder
in it as much.
If the whitening things that people have done, like with hydrogen peroxide, because usually when people do that, they're probably only doing it at most for a few days.
Right.
Whereas that thing's been yellowing for years.
Right.
Like, do you need to do that whitening process for years to reverse it?
I don't know.
It'll do it again. So.
Yeah, I was going to say the yellowing process will come back
no matter what.
Less than a year. It'll be just as bad as it was before. All you're doing is basically changing a very, very thin layer of the top surface of the plastic. It's not penetrating it at all. But yeah, UV light affects it because it
so has anybody done this? Like sanded down the see?
Well, wait, we got another comment about sanding here in a minute, I think.
Okay. Pasta Jensen he's got a timestamp of 30 minutes and 4 seconds. The red one that BrickTsar talks about was in Austria. I guess you were traveling with OBB Railjet using their Taurus locomotives and the Icebeam DB.
That was when I said the red train, the one that you have, Earl. You have so many cars of the real long red one. I said something about Jabbo having pictures of it when he was over there. You said it was in Germany or whatever.
Tino Bell says European countries had stickers for their local train companies back in the 80s. Not sure about Austria and OBB though. Also, I'm almost typed OBB for some. Okay. Tino Bell, he's got the O with the dots over it.
Yeah.
What do they call that?
I guess it's for the pronunciation. It's basically the same when pronounced. I have a complete original sticker sheet for 7730 and 7745, and those have most of the European train companies.
Yeah.
Do more of those stickers, Lego.
Pasta Jensen, I have one set from '93, and it is at 4537 octane tank wagon, and that is a good set. But my favorite must be 4547, the Doppel-Decker panorama wagon, or if you prefer the more complicated English name, the club car. And I really want one.
I love Pasta Jensen.
Ty Novell says, I'm surprised that there are still Lego sets that you don't have here, Jensen. I hope you get the club car soon and make a time-lapse build of it. Pasta Jensen says, Ty Novell, I could have had it by now, but either the price is crazy or someone was faster than me.
Yeah.
Sniper.
One to get. And those pieces, there's a few pieces in there.
There are, yeah.
Rough to get.
Pasta Jensen at the 1 hour and 19 minute mark. Man, when you say it like that, Javo. 85 was quite a few years ago, but it really does not feel like that. Tino Bell, you must be related to Rip Van Winkle. Pasta Jensen, I misspelled. It was supposed to be someone called me. Maybe I read something out of order. Pasta Jensen says, for clarification, for my restaurant, give me a menu and be done with it. If you talk about fast food restaurants where you have to order at the counter, I would also prefer using my phone. Then again, I do not like to go places like that. Ty Novell says, you don't go to fast food places? And Pasta Jensen says, depends on what is considered fast food places, but in the general, I do not. I do now and then pick up I can't even pronounce what I can't even pronounce what he picks up.
Hopefully it's tasty.
Pasta Jensen, my wife and daughter love the botanical line.
Yeah.
Ty Novell, what about you? Do you like it? Jensen. Pasta Jensen says they look good, but not a type of build I find interesting. Yeah, botanicals, they have a following.
They do. And my wife, well, if she films her video, she wants to add more baby's breath to her botanical roses, and so she asked me to buy some more parts to make the. I said okay, so I figured out what the parts were. But she's going to change it up to make better baby's breath to go in her roses. So she's already mocking the botanicals. So
wow.
But I got to get her to make her video. Ha! Now you have no choice. I'll hear about that here in a few seconds. She's on a time delay.
So I think we have a new commenter.
All right.
He doesn't have a name. He just has his picture.
How's that?
Has any other Americans been making some bigger orders from Europe? Since at the end of the month, the exemption of tariffs from all countries is ending. Therefore, packages under $800 will no longer be exempt from tariffs. For the type of order I make, the American stores can't compete against European stores or that Thai store. And personally, I don't want to deal with having to look up what the tariff percentage of the day from the particular country I'm ordering from, nor want to pay an import tax. Really puts a spoil on my part buying experience. Can't wait for the clowns running the executive to be gone. Ty Nobel, just saw Cheesy Bricks have been getting in some European orders in Paradisa parts. Not sure if it's before or after the exemption.
Yeah,
I sometimes wonder if I've been charged the value-added tax when I buy from people in Europe. Like, I don't pay value-added tax, right?
Right.
But their price, shouldn't I get it for like 23% less or something? Because their price is included. Like when you buy something over there, the price includes the tax. When you buy something here in the U.S., the tax is added.
Right.
So yeah, we had to. What was it? A year or two ago that we all had to sign the VAT thing for Europe.
Yeah.
So is it kind of the same way with like the tariffs, that it was because it was such a small amount that it was probably not?
Well, it's like when I buy from somebody in the States, I get charged my Georgia state tax.
But that has only started just in the last few years.
Right. So PayPal, Bricklink, or whatever, they collect that and they forward that. I don't do anything with it. The seller doesn't. Right. But this with Bricklink, when I buy from DD Bricks, I don't get charged an extra value-added tax, but I also don't get a discount.
Right.
No, I should be getting a discount, shouldn't I?
Well, but again, are they including that?
That's the way it is in Europe, I thought. All these people.
No, it is. Yeah, no, you're right.
Included in the price. So if it's $100, say I buy something for $100.
Right.
If I pay $100, I've paid the tax.
But is it like the scenario was like, okay, so if you bought something from eBay, you go back a few years ago, you were supposed to put, how did that work?
Back in the
you were
day,
supposed to
if
pay your tax.
you and nobody, small sellers didn't do it
No.
but if I sold something, I was supposed to collect the sales tax and then send that to the state.
Right.
That should collect it. Amazon got away with it for years. You used
For a
to
long time.
you used
Yeah.
to not have to pay sales tax on Amazon.
Right.
But yeah, the states were losing their revenue. So I don't. I'm sorry. I'm getting talking about tax. I'm getting boring myself here. Sorry. But I just feel like I feel like sometimes that tax money is getting pocketed by the sellers. I may be wrong, but I feel like that's what's happening.
The truth hurts good. Great show as always. Thank you. I have a bunch of yellowed pizzas. Do you think it worth doing the alcohol soak in the sun? Are you
No.
aware of any advancement in tackling this issue? Take care, guys. And Ty Novell says, I'm not sure alcohol would work. Peroxide, that is hydrogen peroxide, is what people dunk it in.
If you
it's
drink a
yellow-
lot of alcohol, your vision will get blurry. Maybe it'll look better.
If it's
Especially
just
that
yellowed,
alcohol.
if it's just yellowed from
Right.
age, then it might work. If it has gunk like cigarette smoke, etc., then it might not fully get rid of the yellowing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of your Lego problems can be solved with soap and water, but the
Yeah.
yellowing is
That's
not
true.
necessarily one of them. But it's amazing how much better some used bricks can look when you wash them.
It's pretty amazing how much just letting them air out will correct the smell too, from because ABS plastic is pretty good at that.
Chris Bricks, 1993 was a great year. Jurassic Park and the 6286 Skull's Eye Schooner. Ty Novell, which is your favorite Jurassic Park set of 93? Ernest Lapis, I would love to buy a 92 or 93 Jeep Wrangler YJ and convert it to a Jurassic Park Jeep. Manual transmission, of course.
So you can get away.
Fat Daddy Bricks. Once a year they have Red again in movie theaters. Seen it the last 4 years in a row. Oh, Rad.
Oh.
They have Rad again in a movie theater. Seen it the last 4 years in a row. That is a good movie. I have it on DVD, which is hard to find, by the way. Billy2796. If I didn't watch a certain movie 2 days ago, I wouldn't have known what Craggle was. Kept asking myself, what's that odd piece, expecting it to be vintage. Ty Novell, wow, I'm happy you watched the Craggle movie. Which was your favorite character? Unis Lapis, have you ever seen The Cable Guy with Jim Carrey where he visits Matthew Broderick in prison? Let's see. Kona Dog B. Another great episode. Favorite set of 93 is a 6286 Skull's Eye Schooner, which is, by the way, is the largest set of the year. Only 912 pieces.
Wow.
Also, it retailed for $126.50 according to BrickTsar, which is about $280 in 2025, over 30 cents per piece. That was expensive for back then.
Yeah, that's my recollection. It was like 130. So
yeah, so still 130. You can't say Lego is more expensive now. How times have changed. See you guys in 2 weeks. You know, that's kind of where I'm going with the pricing. Yeah, prices are increases, but it's just kind of with the time, you know.
Yeah.
The problem is the inconsistency in the pricing.
Yeah,
that's the problem. Dude Jude, hey Earl, Joey, and Jabo. For 93, I pick 4741 Blacktron 2 Space Value Pack. I think it's cool. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Dude Jude. Ty Novell, that's a cool pick. Although it's like you're almost cheating picking a set that contains 3 sets. Almost, not really, since that was an actual product sold in U.S. stores. I don't think it was sold outside of North America.
Probably not. I think that was a U.S. kind of thing.
Sin Killer Tachikawa. Why, yes, we do know about the Bradford exchange trains you get. We just don't know why. Hello.
Me neither.
Chris Gennart, regarding the Maersk truck with the Maersk Blue rail track, it's the one from 1980 set 1651. I initially thought you meant that it had a mini rail yard included, but then I realized.
Yeah, I got it mixed up. That
Chris Gennart again. I have the Canadian mail van 105 and truck 107. Some interesting pieces that weren't particularly expensive 2 decades ago. I don't have the UNICEF van or UNICEF van, and probably never will, but some interesting partnerships with Canada in the 80s. Ty Novell, did you get them from way back in the day, or did you get them recently as an adult? Chris Gennard says, as an adult, but between 10 and 15 years ago. Don't remember them being outrageously expensive like today. That's why I'm saddened by the UNICEF truck. Way out of reach now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know, that's true. You used to be able to get really good deals on eBay.
So I'll talk about this in a video. I was going to film a video today, but I didn't. But I was doing research for something that I'm going to do a video because I'm going to sell it. And I was like, let me find somebody on YouTube that's talked about it. You know who I found?
You.
You'll never guess.
Who?
Friction Pen.
Oh.
Friction Pen. So, and it is so funny listening to him bemoaning the price, but it is 100 times more now.
Yeah.
The price. If you were to buy the same thing, it'd be 100 times more. And he was bemoaning the price then.
Right. Well, could you imagine the first $100 Lego set? And they're crazy. They're not buying a $100 Lego set.
Yeah. That's why I didn't buy it. I mean, like,
you know, that's
200 was crazy. 200.
That's why I got the Knight's Castle over the Exxon station, because my mom brought there was a toy store in the mall, and it later became KB Toys. I guess it was bought, but it was funny. Coincidentally enough, it was called Toys by Roy. It had nothing to do with me, but that was the name of the toy store. So she had got her income tax, and she brought me in there, and she told me I could pick out any set. So naturally, you're going to go for the most expensive ones. They were $100. And I picked the Knight's Castle because it had more pieces than the Exxon station. But I really wanted the Exxon station.
Oh.
But I went with the Knight's Castle because of the piece count.
But when you were a kid like that, did piece count mean something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what I thought. I can build it, and then when I take it apart.
Right. Because that's how we grew up. Right? It was, you bought a Lego set because you're going to take it apart and you're going to build other things, and do kids do that? I say that, but I mean, mock building is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but kids don't mock build. They just build. I mean, they do, but they just build. They don't mock building. I think of people who you build a mock and you don't ever plan on taking it apart.
Right. Yeah. No, you're right. That's where Dakota is. He just continued. He had things that he built, but now he's like, oh, I need pieces. I was over there. So now he's taking things apart that he's found the end of his non-emptying Lego bucket, and
maybe he has your missing drawer somewhere.
Yeah, we talked about it, but I don't think so.
Groceries or Lego? Since 93 is the upcoming best set year, I should tell you guys my story about 6286, the Skull's Eye schooner. I refer to it as the Black Rainbow set, and here's why. That Christmas, I begged the love of my life for this set. She bought it and stuck it in front and center of the tree just to tempt me. We were outside one night when the moon was full and it was sprinkling, and I told her sometimes you can see a black rainbow at night when it's raining. She starts looking up at the sky, and I start horse laughing. She went inside and hardly said a word in the rest of the night. The next morning, I noticed the big box under the tree has gone missing. Then she tells me Santa doesn't visit a-holes. I leave for work and come home to find her crying hysterically. She then tells me about hiding the box out back of our townhouse in the little storage closet that doesn't lock, and now the box is gone. She had just gotten off the phone with Toys R Us, and they were sold out. I thought about letting her suffer through her lessons backfiring, but my conscience got the better of me. I went upstairs to the closet in the spare room and retrieved my fully built Skull's Eye schooner and confessed to skillfully opening the box the week before and removing all the parts and stuffing the box with random junk. So the only thing stolen was a box full of crap. She was furious and relieved at the same time. But if she finds out I'm telling this story, she's gonna turn me from a rooster to a hen.
Man.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's a great Dolly Parton joke. Rooster to a hen.
Ty Novell, awesome story, but someone stole a box from your townhouse? That sounds like a dangerous neighborhood. SG Bricks, aka Sega Bricks. I have that 7745 new, not sealed because the seals and plastic came loose. My parents bought it mistakenly as an extra train, but we had 9 volts, so they stored it in some closet until a few years ago. Greetings, SG from Belgium. Pasta Jensen says, ooh, nice. And Ty Novell says, wait, your parents bought a train in the 80s and it was only brought out to be built a few years ago. What else is in that closet? SG Brick says, Ty Novell, the train is still new in the box. I don't have any other 12 volts. Unfortunately, no monorails or other sets in the closet. Joe Bowling, from 93, I'd picked the Skull's Eye schooner. That's a popular pick.
Yeah,
or the set 6082 Fire-Breathing Fortress. That's also a popular one. The 90s weren't great for all of Lego, but there are some cool pirate ships. Ty Novell says 6082 is awesome. That raised base plate made it stand out. No pun intended. Unis Lapis says great pick. Thorrock videos. The problem isn't really that Lego is more expensive. The problem is that your wages haven't been raised enough compared to the inflation or living costs. That's a true statement. It's the same story the world round. We are all getting robbed, and let's just hope enough of us put the effort in to make a change. Tiny Bell says my wages was 0 when I was collecting Lego as a kid. Problem is, I don't have Jabbo or Joey or Earl as my parents or grandparents with an unlimited supply of Lego in the basement. Hey, mine's in a mini storage, man. Chris Gannart. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. Is this another plastic deal?
It is, and I'm gonna make it quick.
Chris Gannart, here's a plastic question for Joey. I recently built set 307 from 1958 and found that a large window piece had deformed and could not fit across the 8 or so studs it was meant to go across. I can imagine cycling between temperature and humidity extremes are a major cause of warping. But what are the ideal storage conditions for the various plastic types used in Lego bricks over the years? As an optimization enthusiast, I wonder what the optimal conditions across the different plastic types are for temperatures, humidity, UV exposures, etc. Then add in boxes, manuals, and random special non-plastic items they've developed over the years, and you've got an interesting problem. I'm sure Lego has studied this for their vaults. Take it away, Joey.
Well, that is still not the comment that I thought I read. Yeah, optimum storage. I mean, we know that if you have rubber tires, they're going to stick to your Lego if it's a sealed set. It doesn't have to be a sealed set, right? What'd you say, Lego? Jabbo, just get the tires dirty. They won't be sticky anymore.
Yeah, they're going to be oily.
Yeah.
And they could stick to a piece.
Yeah.
But Go ahead. I'll let you finish answering.
Well, no,
I have a
the only thing I can really tell you about optimum storage is you want to try to keep your humidity around 50%. That helps with your paper, right?
You'll
so
get spots on the paper if you don't have a dry environment.
Right. And if you have too dry of a dry, if you go way down, then your paper will start degrading. It will
Like if you
dry
stored
out.
it in the attic, it'd get all brittle.
Yes, too hot, too dry.
But
fixing that piece, I'm not sure that you can.
I don't think there was anything that you could have done to
Right.
prevent that piece from warping. It was going to warp.
Right.
So those windows for the showroom were their cellulose acetate or whatever type. It may not be the same cellulose acetate for the non-trans clear pieces, but all of the pieces were.
Right.
I don't think they were subjected to extreme temperatures in either direction. They just warped.
Yeah, so I just looked up glass transition for ABS, and it's 221 degrees Fahrenheit. So glass transition is the state at which it goes from being a solid back to being
That's boiling
molten
temperature of water, isn't it?
A water?
Water boils at 100.
Yeah, 180, right?
What's
221 is not very much. But Lexan
100 and Celsius. Wait a minute.
No, Fahrenheit. 221 Fahrenheit, 105 Celsius for ABS.
Okay.
So it's still hot, but it's not extremely hot. You could imagine it getting that hot like in a car or maybe a garage or something. But it's much higher. It's 350 for Lexan. So that's what usually or polycarbonate. So yeah, the warpage was probably due more to the way it was laying in or with something else. And just over time that stuff sags. Alex is in the chat. And he says,
like,
"Hello, Lego nerds." And he said, "I'm late. It's comments already."
So, yeah, we should already be over.
That's all I know.
I don't know, Lego nerds.
We're going long.
Chris Gennard, 1993 has been the most difficult year to choose a best set. I'll have to give the nod to Skull's Eye Schooner. Another vote for that one.
I think that's the right
due to nostalgia. My friend had it back in the day, and I was envious. I've since acquired multiple copies over the years at great prices, and I'm actually building one of them for display at the moment. However, set 6983, the Ice Station Odyssey, was another one I wanted and was one of the first I purchased with my own money some years later. Worthy of honorable mention, also worth is the Dacta set 9364, the Hospital. It looks basic at first glance, but with its minifigure, structural flow, and artistic activity cards, it's a strong set in my opinion. That's the one Jabba pointed out.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Tino Bell says the Ice Station Odyssey, the magnets and the rockets and those awesome quarter dome pieces are iconic. Taz Spaz. If you're losing excitement with the new Lego items, then start only buying a limited amount that excites you. Stop buying just to buy or FOMO or just to complete them all. I buy one, maybe two of a good year of new Lego sets each year because the prices are just getting out of hand. I'd rather spend my money on vintage sets anyways. Tina Bell says, yeah, spend money on what excites you and what you're excited with. Don't bother buying something just to complete a set if it doesn't excite you.
Yeah, so, that dinosaur, I didn't notice the Dacta dinosaur when it came out, but, I always wanted Lego dinosaurs. And then they made a few in the Johnny Thunder sets, and then there was the dinosaur theme. There'd be like little 4 boxes or canisters with dinosaurs, and then some of them were in boxes. And then they did the Dino Attack, and then they did the Dino 2012, which was like 7 sets, but it was always manageable stuff.
Yeah.
And now it's just like so out of control. It's like I just gave up. Like I was trying to get all the different dinosaur molds. I'm just like There's so much Jurassic World crap out there. I'm like,
Yeah.
I give up.
But the dinosaurs now are pretty cool looking.
Yeah, but this
I get it. Yeah, I get
pay
it.
$50 for a set with 212 pieces because it's got a dinosaur in it.
You yeah, you got to be pretty serious about collecting your dinosaurs at that point. Yeah.
Brennan Huff. Jabo's pick for 85 cannot be beaten. I remember getting this set for my 5th birthday. First Lego train set I got, and I still have it proudly in my collection. I know I had Lego before that, but this set really stands out, where I remember getting and building it with my dad. Well, that's what it's about.
And I didn't discover that set till years after it existed. I didn't even know it existed when it came out.
Ty Novell, I miss the days too, like Joey, when you could buy small city and space sets with your pocket money and have a good childhood.
Yep.
Well, apparently Alex and Jason don't, because those small sets end up on their worst sets of the year. These days there are polybags, but those are mostly gift with purchase and not purchase. You know, the polybags would be better if they had minifigs in them. The polybags today kind of
they're not as.
Who wants a little miniature Millennium Falcon?
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Unis Lapis, that is exactly why I love poly. Well, excuse me, Blues. I don't care if people think they are the best or worst polybag. To me, if they're bad, I use the parts for other creations. I have to laugh when people talk about the worst set. Simply just create. I wonder who he's talking about. Simply just create something else with the parts. What makes a great set is only limited to your imagination. Now, that's true.
Yep.
The problem is we all lose our imagination as we grow older.
You can't lose what you never had.
Ty Novell, Javo, I think Alex is saying he's not looking for the free sets from the land if they are under 200. If you know he likes those high value sets for free. Yeah, that's what he means. That's exactly what he's saying. Is if he's talking about the sets of crap if they're not that much.
Right.
Well, so Alex was in the chat. It's just like, I think I may be making a wrong assumptions that, and like when you have a YouTube channel, you want to do things. People typically want to do things that people will watch.
Right.
So if you're getting Lego sets, you want to do videos on the Lego sets that people will watch. So it's usually the higher end stuff, like, you know, the Duplo stuff. There's not going to be as many people watching, or some obscure little set. So that's why I think those sets get missed by the bloggers and the YouTubers, because they don't want to do stuff that brings their channel down. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like there needs to be feedback on everything.
Right.
But I don't think I don't think Lego has found the market for people to share all the crap.
Yeah. Well, and also I think it's because if you were to look at a Lego catalog, if the price isn't $150, $200, it looks like a crap set or a way overpriced set. The problem is if they get to over $200, it's a really good looking set, but then it's a $300 or $400 set, and then you're talking about that's not worth $300 or $400. So it's kind of like I know where he's coming from. Dr. Nova, great show, guys. I just wanted to mention that Earl's regrets over not being able to order more Space Babies literally manifested the return of the Space Baby gift with purchase to the Lego store this past week. Incredible. That is true, and yet I ordered another one. Ty Novell, I think that's why Earl said he wasn't able to order more Space Babies when it returned to the store, because he had previously ordered one when it first came out. Oh, Ty Novell says, no, I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh no, I was talking about the last gift with purchase. It wasn't a gift with purchase. The rewards.
You talking about the monorail Space Baby?
Yes, that's the one I was talking about. It's still available with your VIP points.
Yeah.
but when you click to add it, it lets you click it like it's going to let you redeem it, and then it says your limit's been reached.
So just say sold out if you're logged in.
Yeah.
So Alex just said that true, big sets bring bigger views, generally speaking.
Yeah.
So
this is why I was going to get into a marketing thing where it's like people are always going to be sold things based on if it's going to make somebody money. Like there's going to be affiliate links, or you're going to be doing a video on it, and you want people to click the link to buy the product or something. But if you're just sharing what you like, you don't care, then there's no like commitment to, or not a commitment, but like I'm very tired, so I'm rambling here.
Well, it's kind of like you do vintage because you like vintage. It's not for everybody, but that's
there's
what
not
you
going to be
enjoy.
affiliate links to the vintage stuff because
right. But it's that's what you're talking about. Then.
Yeah. So it's hard. I feel like there needs to be more people that will do the stuff that don't get the eyeballs.
Like the stunts.
And you know what my top performing video is for recent months?
Let me think.
What theme?
I don't know. I've been done very good at guessing tonight for you.
What theme?
What theme?
Duplo.
Yes. How many Duplo videos have I done? Very few.
Very few.
Recently.
I told Heather, that's what I've told Heather is that she should do more, and she's done some, but more friends, more Duplo because it's it's underdone on the internet.
If I was in the land, I would want to get the Duplo sets, but only the ones I wanted.
Mindy added, they also bring bigger links, the bigger sets.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah,
that's true too. Ty Novell says botanicals are a great gateway drug for people getting into Lego. It's yep, that's right. It's a great way to get parts in weird colors that you would never get in proper Lego sets.
Yeah, there's one botanical botanical set that had it was at Costco that had a crazy part out value. It was just like 10 times the part.
Was that seasonal one with the golds, all the gold in it?
Might have been.
Yeah. Unis Lapis, our school district has a strict fire code policy that prohibits having fake plants in the schools. Only live plants are allowed. If I become a teacher, I'll have a botanical sets in my classroom just to see what the fire marshal says.
Oh my goodness.
Will they classify them as fake plants or a Lego set? I need to find a teacher that already does that.
She needs to set a botanical up next to a Spider-Man bust or something right beside it, and have the fire marshal tell her why one is a fire hazard.
That's what I was thinking, is like if it was a building, it's fine, but if it's looks like a plant, it's a fire hazard.
Right.
All right, here we go, Joey. This is another plastic deal.
It is, and I'm gonna make it quick.
Plastic question for Joey. Let's see if this is the one. Can you recommend a product or method for cleaning scuffs off old Lego bricks?
So this was the one, and I can answer that by saying no. Yeah, Jabo's got the only.
Jabo's done it.
Yeah, well,
he did a video.
I know, and the way tell them what you did, Jabo.
I use this thing that they use for like your nails or something.
Mm-hmm.
What is this called? It's got 4 steps. File, then remove ridges, then buff, then polish and shine.
Mm-hmm.
And it won't make the brick look new, but it will get the scratches out. Even fairly deep ones you can get out, but it's going to look dull.
And the reason it looks dull is because it's doing is adding micro scratches.
Yeah.
I mean, you're buffing the big scratches out, yes,
Yeah.
because you're removing material, removing plastic, but then you put an even layer of little bitty scratches.
Yeah, and you can oil it up to make it look shiny again. But this, I mean, I got some bad scratches out.
Joey, in case you didn't notice, Jabbo just whipped that out.
I noticed. He's on it.
I've
turned into Joey this episode.
There we go.
Since you moved downstairs.
Yeah.
Ty Novell says, Mr. Earl Joseph Roy. Boy, he's calling me out. He must be stalking me. Black spacemen do not look skinny when they are not in space. They look awesome. Yes, they do. But they still look skinny. Udis Lapis says, well said. Ty Novell, Joey at BrickTrains. You probably have more bricks in the store than numbers that Dakota can count up to.
Yeah, probably.
Ty Novell, Popeyes is always great wherever I find one to go to. We don't get them here as well, so it's always a treat. The freshly baked biscuits in stores was awesome back in the day, but these days it's gotten pretty ordinary. They're still pretty good, but they're not like they used to be. And Unis Lapis says, love that chicken from Popeyes.
Love that chicken.
Ty Novell, great job at Unis Lapis Tempus on getting 132nd on episode 132. That should be your new thing, making the X comment of this episode on episode X. Unis Lapis says, I think so. It's a great way to get everyone commenting on the best Lego podcast. There it is, Alex. The best. We are the best.
Wait, this ours is?
Yeah, he just said
to our fans.
It's right there on the internet. If it's on the internet, it's got to be true.
Must be true.
Yeah, you're not allowed to lie.
That's right. Unis Lapis says 1993. My all-time favorite song that came out that year was "Soul to Squeeze" by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I probably know that song and don't know the name of it, so I couldn't.
Right, yeah.
Unis Lapis at Tempest. Jabbo, you ready? We need a new stinger. He's got an AT&T question for Jabbo.
Oh no! Oh no! I get enough of that at work.
Do you know if AT&T still has any live frames in Georgia? Are they phasing them out completely with the copper retirement? If they are removing them, are they scrapping the whole frame or leaving part of it in place for fiber or other cross connects? And Ty Novell says this needs to be a new segment. Jason, we need a new stinger. Unis Lapis says, Ty Novell, that would be awesome. I've told Jabbo in his fantasy rotary phone video that I've been with AT&T since I was born. My mom worked for Pacific Bell since she graduated high school in 70 until she retired in 03. She worked many years in the frame. I spent a lot of time as a kid there. In our small study, the frame was 2 blocks straight from the high school. It was right in front of the police and fire station. The library was down on the corner. Great memories. And Unis Lapis says, if you know what a party line is, and it's not the wait outside a Lego store on release day, then this is the podcast for you. Okay, now we can let Jabbo answer. Do you remember the question?
Yeah, he asked if there's a frame, which I'm assuming he's talking to the electrical cross connects of physical wires. Just like you got a cable that goes one way and a cable that goes another way, and they have a box where there's all these wires where you can cross connect them. They're called cross boxes, and they are still physical metallic cable out there. They are trying to phase it out to all fiber optics, but there are still some uses for copper lines, and I work on them every day for 911. 911 still uses a lot of copper. They are trying to switch it up to where it's all fiber optic, but yeah, that day hasn't come yet. So I still see a lot of broken jumpers in the crossbox type things. And
do you fix that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
you do. So when I'm driving behind my store, there's this box on the corner, and there's a guy working, and he opens the box, and there's like 1,000 wires in
Yeah,
there.
that's what he's talking about, I
You
think.
do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like a rat's nest.
Yes. And that's that's the problem when so I grew up when I was with the phone company. I worked with a lot of people, and then when I moved to this town that I'm in now, I was having a problem with our internet. We had dial up then, and I was like, I could listen to the line, and it was kind of staticky. I said, I'm going to go out there myself and just test the cable pair myself. So I went to the box and I opened it up, and I was like, every wire was perfectly laid out. There was nothing going. It was just like, I said, it was beautiful. And I found the technician. I ended up not messing with it because I was like, this guy cares about keeping his
Right.
And I opened a ticket. The guy came. I talked to him. I said, who all works out at your area? He said, I'm the only one. I'm like, oh, I said, I'll be honest with you. I looked in your cross box, and I was like, it was so neat. I said, I've all my time with the phone company, I've never seen a box look so neat. But yeah, that's why things break, is because of the messiness. When people get messy, the wires, you have to move a wire. You can't keep moving wires back and forth. It's gonna eventually break. Yeah. So yeah, I bored everybody with phone talk there.
That's why we need a stinger. Brennan Huff. I was surprised and a bit disappointed by the sets that were released in '93, but if I have to pick, it's going to be set 4549. The Metroliner Club car is obviously a great set, but wouldn't work if you didn't have the Metroliner itself. So 4549 it is. Unis Lapis, 93. The best movie I saw when it came out, Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Fun fact, in 2018, our head custodians at the elementary school I worked at, his wife was an amazing seamstress, but I don't think she did it for income. Anyway, in summer of 2018, I asked her if I could make myself and 6 other men that worked in the school costumes for Halloween. all seven of us, her husband and the principal, 4 teachers, and myself, dressed up as men in tights. Yes, we all wore green tights. Teaching got the reference. Students thought we were all Peter Pan. Into Legos. Commenting before the Earl has to take a few deep breaths.
Yeah, we haven't had that happen this week.
Oh,
yeah. There's been, even though there was a John Denver comment, there's been no John Denver sighting. So many comments, Alex. So many comments.
yeah. Alex said, can't dispute that. Well played, guys. About it being number one.
Unis Lapis. I've never had Raising Cane's. A few weeks ago, they demolished the Burger King down the street from my house. I find out it's a Raising Cane's. There's a Chick-fil-A nearby, but more importantly, it's near Taylorsville's Bricks and Minifigs. It's a 2-minute drive from me. Tiny Beth says, cool, I hope you enjoy Cane's. I'm sure you will, buddy. Let's see. Unis Lapis, 133, today's podcast show number. Great job, guys. I predict this will be a great episode. Unis Lapis, great job, Daniel. You know when you type this, it hasn't aired yet. Unis Lapis, I know. Okay.
It has now.
He comments so much, he's talking to himself.
Yeah.
A-holes. Hold on, I gotta find it.
No.
A-holes.
Space.
That was a whole space.
Okay. A-holes in.
Space.
My favorite chicken place is Popeyes. I stopped at one when I was in New Orleans to see if it was better than the ones here. However, the line was so long at the counter and the employees looked like they were exasperated, so I decided to move on. Speaking of food, how are you all feeling about the death slice? We've already covered that. Tino Bell says Popeyes is great, especially their biscuits. Well, you should have just sat down and ordered with your phone and then got it to go. Went up there and got it at the counter and sat down and eat. Into Legos. I'm glad that my first comment ever caused Earl to have to take a few deep breaths. Of course, some of the credit has to go to Unis Lapis at Tippus' reply to my comment in John Denver. As for the new cars that could be added to Speed Champions, I wish they would do more average cars like a Toyota Camry or something. I hope with the release of the Dark Horse Mustang and the Dodge Challenger that the Lego moves in this direction. I love the Speed Champions theme, but I get bored of the supercars.
So what's the worst car they could do?
The
worst car they could do?
Yeah.
The Gremlin.
The Gremlin, yeah, that's probably worse than a Pinto.
Mayo at the 1 hour and 40 minute and 38-second timestamp. This will be remembered forever. I am a psychic. Well, you're 2 for 2, buddy.
You got to pick 90 now.
Unis Lapis, kudos
Yeah,
for your
harder
psychic
year.
ability on what set Jabba would pick. That was awesome. Quick favor, could you predict 5 numbers between 1 and 69 and another one between 1 and 26? Even though those numbers don't do any good here in Utah. Mayo says, I'm only psychic when I remember what people say on YouTube. Like what Jabbo said at the 2 hour and 15-minute mark. I know him well and he knows it.
Yeah.
Yep. And let's see, is that all of them? That's all of them.
Oh.
Whew. Whew. Wore out. But that's okay. Keep commenting. That was 156 comments. Does that count the replies?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't care.
All right, 2 hours and 51 minutes. So.
I'm so glad we didn't have nothing to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always the nights that we don't have anything to talk about that go the longest.
And we could have filmed 2 episodes tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been good. I have got to go. I'm got to drop here, but it's been really good. It's a lot of sometimes we start these episodes and I don't even think we got enough enough material, and then we end up talking for almost 3 hours. So it's because we love talking about this stuff. We hope you do too. Be sure to subscribe to Mardi Gras Man 23 BrickTrains. I'm BrickTsar. We're here. Like the video if you like it. If you didn't, like Mike Tyson said, I take my hand off to you.